So we went down and we conferred to our Noblin friend, whose name I forget. I believe it was Glom, actually. And Glom's like, it's this way, the third story. So we went down there, and then we saw a room with like 12 sconces for torches, and like 8 of them were fucked up. And we fucked around in that room for a little bit. Also, the DM like totally asked us a weird question about how much metal the party's carrying. So we know there's definitely not rust monsters there. And then at that moment, Glom was like, wait a second, this is the wrong way. So then we actually went the right way. And then all hell broke loose. We fought some 20 plus fuckers, a combination of bugbears, bandits, thugs, zombie beholder, and berserker. Oh my! And we slaughtered all of them, and we are just recovering from that in this episode. Did I do good?
Yeah. You get a gold star for recap.
Huzzah! So, how much equipment did these guys have? We should probably take everything, all the weapons. Maybe not the armor, because it's probably fucked up.
A lot of their equipment is pretty fucked up.
We should yoink the weapons. What do we have, DM? How many corpses did we kill?
Give me just a second. I need to quickly look back at what those goons would be using. All right. So, you guys find 22 morning stars.
Dibs.
40.
You can use 22 morning stars.
Give me a second.
You got 2 arms.
Oh yeah, deciding that would be a lot more useful.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to be using all these weapons, mister. We're going to be selling all these weapons. That's the plan.
Unless there's something super spooky that somebody wants, I'm just going to be calling dibs on all of it.
Yeah, with the intent to sell that.
You stand slightly corrected. It would not be 22 morning stars.
It'd
only
be 21.
16.
Oh. Okay, so 16 morning stars.
Yep. Just sorry.
Okay, just making sure that we're still like tallying stuff up or not.
Yeah. There's just some background noise too.
Dog.
Dog indeed.
Dogs are okay, I guess. They're not evil like cats. Cats are evil. Holy shit.
Dibs.
Ooh, studded. Actually, does anyone use studded?
How much is studded again?
45 gold, but you know it's right here.
No, I mean like what AC is it?
That's
12 plus dex.
what- Yep.
With what modifier? Is it maxed at 3?
No.
It's just whatever decks you have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Assuming
That
it's
is the
intact.
list of all of the salvageable equipment.
Well, I
There
thought
are
for the party
fragments. Yeah, there are fragments of other bits of armor, but too heavily damaged, along with some shattered heavy crossbows, that kind of thing. But this is all the stuff that's in anything close to usable condition.
Yeah, that's functionally the same as what I'm already wearing, except it's not made of metal. So
All right. Anyone else?
I think War Turtle should have a heavy crossbow because he has such a high dex.
I'll take a set of that studded leather.
I don't suppose anybody wants a chain shirt.
No, that's how you spread cooties.
There. Is anybody keeping track of the party's gold?
I am at the moment.
Okay. How much do we have total, including this?
Excluding all the equipment. Stu's
Oh.
carrying that.
I'll
That's a
take
lot.
I'll take some javelins if no one wants them because that is a strength weapon, and I can throw them.
Do you want 88 pounds of javelin?
What did you say? I can't really hear it.
Do you want 88 pounds of javelins?
Solari is asking how much you want.
I have a strength of 18, so I mean I can carry them all if no one else wants them. But if someone does want them, sure, take some. Maybe we can divide them among everyone.
These javelins. I could, but I won't.
We really have 214,000 gold pieces.
No, that's 214 gold pieces, 9 silver. Wait a sec. I think I might have fucked up on the copper.
I would recommend not using a point system and just list the individual coinage type you have,
Yeah.
because that's the form it's taking. This, you're not like auto converting.
Yeah, this is an AL.
I'm gonna have to close this sheet. Shit. You know. Anyway, while I'm undoing that stuff,
I took all 44 javelins.
All right, you no longer resemble a turtle so much as you represent a porcupine.
Can I like just strap them to me and then charge and then just stab a whole bunch?
I mean, sure, but you'll have to legally change your name to Sandslash. It's another Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw like another variant of the War Turtle that does have like a spiky shell.
Oh no.
I have to find it again.
All right, yeah. So you were carrying 44 javelins. Yeah, figure all your shit out, guys. Whatever.
all right. I has things sorted. What's the room look like? The rooms that we've cleared.
All this combat has been in a singular room. You're looking at a 60 by 30 room. It's not a perfect rectangle though. It gets, you know, smaller bit by bit. But at its longest length, it's 60 by 30.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
And
pretty
you-
sure you have a map. Do you want to post that map?
Yeah.
Your map?
Just a moment.
Did we make another level?
I'm suggesting Callie uses Callie's map because it has all the annotations.
We're to level 6, right? Or is
Yeah.
it 7?
We're 6.
All right. So you guys see that that kind of funky looking room that says Xanathar Bad Dudes?
Oh, yes, that reminds me. I attempt to yoink as many marks as possible of the Xanathar fellers.
Those marks are primarily tattooed on them.
Oh. Any of them on that clothing?
There's a couple not invocations. There's a couple yeah. On
I
the
hand
armor
him a
itself.
small knife.
Yep.
Oh God.
Okay. Ooh,
I'm making an
questions.
armband. I make an armband.
Few questions. Do any of them have like something that to denote a rank above just some schmuck?
I imagine the huge barbarian with a battle axe or some shit. A great axe.
Yes, her armor does have the relatively speaking, most ostentatious Xanathar symbol, in that it's emblazoned on the chest rather than the shoulders like armor pieces.
Okay. I would like to look for any intelligence that these schmucks and not schmuck people might have on them.
All right, make an investigation check.
I need to check. Oh, that's actually not bad. 25.
Yeah, you don't find anything on them.
All right, I'll pop detect magic. Is there anything magic nearby?
What's the range of that?
30 feet. I'll walk across the room if I need to.
You're not detecting anything inside the room.
All right.
Oh, and something I should specify in case it's not obvious. There is a room off of this one that you guys have not explored to the west, and there's that door on the south wall.
I pop the spoder on the other side of the room. Are there any bugbears or other hostiles there scared shitless or prepared to attack?
You don't see anything of the sort. You know that all the goons that came through the open hall.
Yeah. But there's always that one feller, normally. I just miss spoder. What's in the room?
The room that's attached via a hallway?
Yeah, I don't want to open the door. I just want to go to the one that was, like, right next door.
Oh, okay. The one where all the reinforcements flooded out of. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Inside there, you can see that it's another 30 by 60-ish room, where in the center there is a circle painted in blood, 10-foot diameter, with 10 equidistant spokes extended outward from its circumference. So basically, a big Xanathar symbol is painted on the ground.
In blood?
In blood.
Does this look like a devil's circle summoning thing? Does it look like
Make
some
a
sort of...
religion or an arcana check.
I'll go with Arcana. I'm good with that.
Does it ping as magic?
It does not. Yeah, Callie, you would know that typically speaking, if it's meant to summon like devils or demons or Yugoloths, it's typically like a pentagram. I literally describe. You see that circle?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
All right. Does there appear to be any like fighting equipment around here or something?
No, you can, however, see 15 leather hammocks hooked to stone brackets along the wall.
Leather
is a-
hammocks?
Yep, leather hammocks. And there's a 10-foot pole lying on the ground.
I'm going to take the hammocks and the pole.
I take the pole.
You can have the pole, I'll take the hammocks.
Okay.
All right. Each hammock weighs the same amount as a bedroll. So just put a shitload of bedrolls in your inventory.
How many are there?
15.
Was there any place that didn't have hammocks? I assume they're all on the edges of the walls.
Yeah,
'Cause-
they're all along the edge of the room.
Yeah, is it completely surrounded or is there like a gap where there's no hammocks?
There's a couple spaces in the corner. I mean, these are evenly spaced.
I'm gonna try to look for those for a secret compartment. Fuck it.
And Zalira, you still have a detect magic running, right?
Yeah.
You are detecting magic about. You said 30-foot radius, right?
Yes.
You are detecting magic to the northeast of this room.
Ooh.
And Kelly, make an investigation check then, since you're.
Oof.
Yeah, you kind of go corner to corner inside of this room, and eventually, when you get to the west wall, right up in one of the corners, you find what you're pretty sure is a secret door.
Oh. I pop the familiar on the other side, assuming there's another side.
All right. The familiar appears inside of a 30-foot corridor, and it can see from there 3 alcoves. One to the north, let's just say one to the northeast, the one that it is currently in, and then another alcove to the south.
Spoder will crawl along the wall and go the one to the northeast.
All right. The spider climbs along the wall. And in that northeast corridor, your spider, I'm assuming you're looking through its eyes, right?
Yes.
It sees a stone arch embedded into the back wall. Carved onto the arch's keystone is an image of a rust monster.
Maybe we need to bring a corpse of a rust monster that was conveniently not found. Anything else?
Are you having it like do a detailed search of this area?
No, we'll do spot search. We'll do detailed search inside. But let's go to the one that. Oh, what direction was the other one? I forget.
There's, other than the alcove it popped in on, there's an alcove to the south.
Yeah, let's go there.
All right. It's an empty alcove.
Weird. It has absolutely nothing.
I mean, there's some cobwebs.
I choose to disbelieve the illusion.
Okay, your spider ignores the illusion and walks right into a wall.
It takes 1 damage and dies.
Damn. All right, well, I'll just miss Boulder. And then I say, hey guys, I found something. And I pop in there. Oh, fuck, I didn't even check for traps. Oh, well.
All right. The door opens. And nothing bad happens.
Not lucky.
Okay.
I will continue down whatever door they just opened.
Yeah, I'd like to go to
Okay.
the one that's an empty room and make a detailed search there. Especially the ones that do not have cobwebs.
I'm going to look for the magical stuff that I found earlier.
So the one with cobwebs is the southern alcove. There's the alcove you just walked in on, and then there's the north alcove that has the arch.
Yeah, I'm going to the one that has cobwebs, and I'm looking for sections that do not have cobwebs.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oof.
Looks like a stone alcove. You don't find anything out of the ordinary.
Sad face.
I would like to look for that magic thingy that I found.
All right, yeah. You see a stone arch set into the back wall, and on the keystone of it is a depiction of a rust monster.
That's what's picking up as magic.
Yep, the archway.
What school of magic? Conjuration?
Yeah. Yeah, the conjuration.
Do we have any wizardy folks?
I'm kind of wizardy.
Wait, what are we trying to do?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Figure out what this archway does.
Figure out what does?
The archway.
Hmm.
It's magic.
Waste money looking at it.
Yeah.
Money's only as useful as the things you buy with it.
Yeah, I got nothing for it.
Mhm. Alright, I will lob a knife into the archway and see what happens.
Into the archway?
Yeah, just toss a knife through it.
All right, make an attack roll.
What is my attack modifier?
Oh shit, it just hit me. These guys did the nether portal trick, and they got all their good shit in the nether portal, don't they?
Which part of the wall would you like to aim for?
Hmm.
Maybe the picture's a button.
The picture is a gelatinous cube, isn't it?
A rust monster.
Rust monster, same thing. It's spooky and not good for equipment. I'll aim for the rust monster.
All right. Your dagger flies forth and strikes the keystone. A second. Out of curiosity, is your knife magical? I'm pretty sure it's not, but is it?
It is not.
All right. You watch as the dagger strikes the keystone and tumbles to the ground, completely oxidized and turned to rust, or breaking down to powder.
Whoa.
The
Oh,
rust monster then
It attacked.
glows,
that was the nice one I stole.
and a shimmering magical portal opens up in the archway.
Ooh.
Oh, they gotta have their good shit in there.
Hold on, what color is the portal?
Um,
purple?
Blue. Like a silvery blue.
Damn.
Dude, I bet they hid all their good shit in there.
Yeah.
I send my spoder through the portal. I give it 2 rounds and instructions to look around. I will then dismiss spoder, assuming it doesn't
Alright.
immediately die.
Your spoder attempts to walk through the portal, and it finds itself unable to pass through.
Huh? Do you gotta like put some passphrase or some shit? I say rust monster in all the languages I know, which are
Okay,
common,
what-
elvish, and thieves' cant.
It doesn't translate. You're just saying rust monster over and over.
Yeah, pretty much. One of them has a funny accent.
Roost monster.
I minor illusion a copy of the rust monster. I'm
Your
trying to get the spoder to get through all this time while I'm trying different things.
yeah, your spider can't get through.
I'd like-
Oh,
I want to try and poke a javelin through the portal.
All right, you poke the shimmering silver blue portal, and the javelin tip is not going through.
what the fuck?
I'd like to poke a finger through the portal. Unless anyone stops me because I'm going slowly.
No, go nuts.
I encourage you to do it, but use your pinky.
You
Whichever finger you need.
attempts to stick your pinky through the portal, and it touches the surface and cannot pass through.
Fucking stupid portal. This is bullshit.
I punched the portal.
Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna get one of those marks. The armband I made. I wear the armband, and then I try to go through the portal.
Hold on. He's punching the portal. He said
Okay.
that first.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, if I hear wait, then I
No,
can...
you do the thing. My bad. I got excited.
I would like to encourage bad decisions.
Make an attack roll.
Violence is how we got here, after all.
All right, that hits. You have a dice that you roll for your damage, or are you just using your flat strength mod?
I mean,
It is
I
a
have,
D4.
I have claws.
Okay, so roll your damage for that. All right, you take 5 psychic damage as you punch this portal.
Ouchie. Guys, I got a headache now.
For some reason, I'm not surprised.
I wear the armband, and I try to pass through.
It does not work.
Fuck.
Did he say this doorway was magic?
Yes, it is.
Was he able to tell what kind of magic?
Conjuration? I'm gonna try to run outside to back to where that blood circle was. Does it look like there's a portal there or something now?
Wait, it's conjuration, not abjuration?
It's conjuration.
That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Well, it's like a shield, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Comm check.
Yep. We hear you.
All right, what was the last thing that you guys heard me say?
Psychic damage.
All right. And then what were you guys saying after I said he takes 5 psychic damage?
I said I tried to go through with the armband. You said it didn't work. And
Okay.
then I think we stopped hearing you.
Okay.
And then I was asking if he was able to see what kind of magic the door.
Yeah, conjuration.
Interesting.
I tried to go back outside where the blood circle was. Doesn't look like anything changed.
No, the circle looks the same.
The room. Does the room look the same?
Mm, Are you doing a detailed look, or are you just doing like a visual scan?
I'll do a visual scan first, and then I'll do a detailed
Give
look where
me
the
a
bedrolls
perception check.
went.
Yeah, everything looks the same. Nothing looks like it changed in. At this point, you guys get all of you can hear a voice in your head. A female voice that says, you hear her sigh and then say, I'm not letting you through that gate. You're not strong enough to handle. It's on the other side.
What if I say please?
You recognize this telepathic voice as the same one that contacted you when you got to the floor.
I want to try to message her. I do the message thing. Please, we want treasure.
I shout. That's
We're
what
just
you
trying to get to Skullport now.
down the stairs.
I want the yoinks. This has got to be where they store the loot.
Question, who is this?
You guys receive no response.
Like, do we know who telepathy person is?
No, this is the same one that told us not to go any further when we descended the stairs.
That we completely ignored and went down anyway.
Yeah. But for some reason, this one won't allow us to go into this thing where the treasure is. What's up with that?
Maybe this is just the gateway to the next floor of the dungeon.
Crazy idea.
Dude, this better not be the gateway to the next floor of the dungeon. I'm going to be salty if it is.
Crazy idea, but hear me out. Because it might work. What if you stand on your hands and try and go in feet first?
That sounds like a great idea. You should show us how to do it.
I can't do it.
Sure you can. I believe in you.
Famir, you try it.
No.
I shout out into like the air and ask if this is the next.
Think about the person who would have
gateway
built
to the
an
next-
archway like this. They call him a mad wizard. Would a mad wizard have the skill to stand on his hands and go feet first through a portal like this? I think not.
I think that
That sounds mad. That sounds
their
insane.
madness would incline them to do exactly that.
I shoot the portal with a crossbow.
We've already tried fighting the portal, it didn't work.
Yeah, you get damage back or something. And then he did it anyway.
Yep, make your attack roll.
I think that was.
All right. The arrow hits the portal. Bounces away, deflected by some kind of magical barrier. Roll damage. You take 6 psychic damage.
No!
I'm gonna lightly kick this portal. I'm a weak ass, so I'm not gonna be able to do any damage even if I wanted. I'm gonna kick this portal. Say, stupid ass portal. Fuck.
You take 1 psychic damage.
Ow.
So what is on the other side of this portal?
Well, this
A rock-
lady's really insistent. Unless we know like some high tier magic bullshit, I don't think we're gonna be able to get through.
What is on the other side? I asked the portal.
I think it's treasure. I think the guys stored treasure on the other side of this portal, but we can't get through, and it's pissing me off.
Wait, does the goblin know? Maybe the goblin knows.
Throw the goblin into the portal!
No, that's rude. Glom, do you know anything about these kind of things? Portals, I guess.
Not really. Some archways we find every once in a while. There's one
Yep.
earlier up on the floor.
See, I told you we should toss him in there.
We've
No,
never seen
we're
it
not
glow,
doing that.
though. Also, this isn't the way to Skullport.
Oh, okay.
Which way is to Skullport?
Follow the skulls to the port.
You
Duh.
gotta go through the door.
There was
I
a door.
popped my. Well,
Wait, there were a lot of doors, weren't there?
Well,
Yeah.
which door?
The one where you killed all those people.
Okay, let's go there.
Oh yeah, that door. I remember that.
wait,
door.
wait. We should pop the
Which one
spoder
was
on
it?
the other side, just to be safe.
No,
I do the
I'm
thing.
going.
Okay, well, Zolaria does the thing.
All right, Zolaria opens the door and emerges into a 20-foot by really fucking long room. Looks like about 150 feet. 20 feet wide. At the far end, you can see a pair of ballistae sitting at the far end of the room with a door between them.
Is it brightly lit throughout?
I don't like this.
Dimly
Uh,
lit.
Hmm.
I
And
would like
on
to
the
slip
south
into the
side
shadows.
from you, 30 feet away, is an alcove with a door set into the far end.
I would like to slink into the shadows and disappear.
I'm not totally sure how you're doing that when you're standing inside of a 10-foot by 10-foot alcove in an otherwise completely open hall.
Well, I'm assuming Zolaria's fucking off, right? Because that's spooky. I think that's
I'm going
reasonable,
to,
yeah?
I'm just gonna back up and say, no traps. Go ahead.
Yeah, we killed everything in this room. Why we can't get in this door?
We're not strong enough, apparently. We haven't proven ourselves worthy to get the treasure, even though we killed like 30 fucking things. Blah.
You don't have the blue key.
Bullshit.
I
Feels
will
bad,
have
man.
orange key.
Oh, I want one of them heavy crossbows too. Stuff we found.
Too late.
Y'all take them both?
Nope, I already stuck them in my bag.
Give me one out of your bag, then.
Oh, there's too much spaghetti in the way.
What?
Careful, you don't want that spilling out at the wrong time.
That goes beyond highly unlikely into the realm of the impossible.
Oof. Wait, DM, did you say that they were just ballistae? They weren't manned or anything?
Yeah, there's just a pair of ballistae sitting at the far end of this hallway.
I don't suppose
Okay.
they ping is magical to Mr. Magic.
Detect magic has a range of 30 feet. They are
That's right.
150 away.
Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna minor illusion an image of like the stone wall or whatever. I'm gonna peek in using that as cover. Well, full concealment while getting 3/4 cover. I'm peeking, but I'm also on the minor illusion. Does that make sense?
Yes. You're creating an artificial extension of the wall that's an illusion, and then you're peeking out to through it
Sure.
because you know it's real and can see through the illusion. Is that
Mhm.
is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I get like a detailed search? Let me take a few moments to actually see if these things are moving.
Is your eyesight good enough to do a detailed search at 150 feet? Or,
It's
I'm sorry.
dimly lit. I can
10,
see,
20.
right?
Sorry, it's actually more like 170. My apologies. Since 170. Mick, it's not a matter of lighting. It's a matter of, are your eyes like the eyes of a hawk?
I see what you're
Like,
saying now.
I'm saying you can only do so detailed of a search at that distance.
Oh, I have a longbow. That's right. How far away was it?
The ballistae are located 170 feet away.
I'm gonna peek back out, attempt to hide, and then try to shoot one with the bolt, with the
Okay.
longbow.
So you
That's-
do.
That's my sneaky breaky attempt, and I assume it's flat.
That
'Cause-
hits.
Oh, that's a stealth attempt.
Super disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, it'd normally be at disadvantage because it's past the longbow's range. But,
It should be a flat roll.
okay, just double checking. Does that cut the mustard?
Yeah, that hits.
Does it react at all?
It does not.
How heavy are ballistae typically? Like, too heavy to carry, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna destroy this fucking shit. Hang on.
Hey, hold on.
Hmm.
Does it weigh more than half a ton?
How much is half a ton?
1,000 pounds.
No, it probably does not weigh more than 1,000 pounds.
Can it fit through a doorway?
At this distance, it looked like you'd really have to work that ballista through a door.
Explains how they got it in here.
They had to do the couch thing where they had to move it sideways slightly while it was collapsed, not deployed.
No, don't be silly. They must have constructed the entire dungeon.
Can I take the arms off the ballista and reassemble it later?
It's possible.
If you want to go in there, be my guest. I'll cover you.
I should also mention there is a door 30 feet from you to the south.
Well, I'm not fucking going anywhere till the ballistas are taken care of.
I mean, are you going to tell me that you expect me to just leave a ballista there instead of carrying along a perfectly reasonable siege weapon through this dungeon?
All
Good
right.
point. Go for it.
I have a question to ask. How far is it from us to the ballista?
170 feet.
170 feet.
Okay, idea. I have 200 feet of rope and change in chain. Change. I'm just gonna start tying some around myself and leave the rest for the party, and they can figure out what to do with it, hopefully. And I'm going to check for traps as I walk over to the ballista.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
20.
All right, you find no traps in the first 20 feet of hallway.
I would like to continue forward.
Oh my god. We don't know which 20 feet section has the traps.
All right, give me another investigation check.
Should I just make another 7 of these?
Let's just go with like 3. Let's just start with 3. Let's not go over.
I did that wrong.
What you did?
Nanny?
It's /R space repeat.
There it is. 25, 25, 21.
You find no traps. As the ballista shoot at you.
Imagine my surprise. She didn't
Okay.
go too far in, right?
She's currently 60 feet in.
That's not too bad for a rogue. Can I shoot back in retaliation? Because I was expecting bullshit and I said I was covering her.
Before we get to that, Zalira,
Uh.
do those hit.
16 hits, 14 misses.
16 hits. All right. As two bolts of fire streak by you.
What the
you
fuck?
take 27 fire damage.
Can I rogue reaction? What's it called? That's
Cunning dodge or uncanny dodge?
uncanny dodge.
Uncanny action is what it's called.
Have the damage of an attack from an attacker that I can see.
Yes, you can see these.
Wonderful. So I'm not almost dead.
Does 24 hit the one that I hit earlier?
A 24 does hit. Also,
I'll
at this
take-
point, we should be rolling initiative now that readied actions are taken care of.
We didn't like rest after that last fight, did we?
We took a
Oh,
short
no.
we
rest.
didn't. Oh, we did? Nice.
Yeah, short rest, yes. Long rest. All right. Wong, you're up. Wong?
Oh, it's me go
Wow.
first. Oh, yeah. Well, let me start smacking the shit. No,
Do you have the Wii shop open in the background?
Oh, War Turtle, I was joking about changing your name to Sand Slash.
Yeah, but
Does that mean I don't get my porcupine back?
There is no porcupine bonus. I'm sorry. I thought that was clear as a joke. My apologies.
oh man, that was just so wrong. War Turtle was looking forward to that.
But there's an actual like barbed shell mechanic.
Is there a barbed shell mechanic for the War Turtle? Turtle class?
Well, like I took my war turtle from like the 5e wiki, but there's like dndwiki.com blah blah blah, and they have like a turtle with also sub races, and one of those sub races is Razorback.
Are you sure that's a real War Turtle? Are you sure that's real?
D&D?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
not
What I have is the 5e wiki, which is just like also on the character sheet. I mean, I didn't use the D&D wiki thing, so I don't have that Razorback thing. It's just interesting, and I thought I could just use the javelins like, but I guess not.
Okay, let's talk about that later. We got initiative right now.
So, Wong.
So,
Wong, you're up.
what am I looking at?
You're looking at a 170-foot hallway with 2 ballistae that just opened fire at your friend, who is now 60 feet down the hall.
How far is the ballista from us? How many feet you say?
170 feet.
170 feet. Well, fuck, shit. Alright, well then, it's 170 feet, you say?
170 feet.
Fuck! Still, I can't figure out how to hit him!
Yeah, I think I
Wait!
found the thing you're using in your tone.
I can hit him! I am going to pull out my heavy crossbow! I can shoot that.
Hey, mister? I can hear what you're saying fine, but whatever's going on your comment is currently raping my eardrum.
Oh, I apologize. What?
Is anybody else hearing the music?
Yeah, do you think you could,
Yeah.
like, put your spaceship in park for a second?
I don't have any music playing. What are you talking about?
You
The
sound
TV
like
or whatever.
Yeah.
We're hearing something in your background to come through every time you speak, and it's almost at the same volume as your voice.
I think my ears are bleeding.
That's weird. How about now?
Oh, that's
That's
gone.
Much better.
You
Oh, it's
no
much
longer
better.
sound like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 lobby.
Kappa. Minus all the racist slurs.
Why has it got to be racist?
Because Modern Warfare 2 lobby.
Yeah. It's a
Did you
Call of
ever
Duty
play
lobby.
Modern Warfare 2?
How about now? Is it back?
You sound fine.
Okay. My headset wasn't plugged in right. Y'all are picking up on my
Do it.
computer speakers, and they were picking up the TV. All right. So I can shoot that guy with my heavy cross.
Heavy crossbows, a max range of 400 feet.
100 between 100 and 400. Yes.
Okay, so are you moving forward?
I don't have to.
Okay, make your attack roll disadvantage.
Why a disadvantage?
Can
It's
you see?
170
Can you see
feet.
the minor illusion? Can you see through it?
No, I mean, I believe, didn't Sleuth just say that the effective range of that is 120 feet and then a max 400?
Oh, I'm arguing the minor
No,
illusion would cancel out
100.
the disadvantage.
No, 100 to 400.
Yeah, 400 is at the long range, though. Anything beyond 100 is at disadvantage because of the range. Unless you have
Yeah.
sharpshooter.
Yeah, this is true.
I do have to. How far do I have to move?
Far. Like 70 feet
You
far.
would have to move 70 feet in order to be within the 100-foot range.
I can hit to 400, and the thing's only 170 from me.
Yeah, but you would have
Yeah.
disadvantage because you're at long range.
If a target is
So-
beyond 400 feet, mister, you can't even hit it at all. There is no chance to hit it with a crossbow. Like, your bolt will hit the
Right.
ground.
Right.
At distances
But it's at
beyond
170.
100 feet, yes.
Yeah.
And the heavy crossbow has an effective range of 100 feet. That means anything between 100 and 400 feet is at a disadvantage to hit.
See, I didn't know that.
That's like ranged weapon 101.
I don't use a lot of
Wizard
ranged
doesn't use
weapons.
range.
How often are we at ranges longer than that?
How often are we at ranges longer than 60 feet?
You know, that's a fair point, and I did get my crash course in it with the red shirts. That's a fair point.
So, do you shoot at disadvantage?
Oh.
Okay, so make your
Go
attack
with
roll.
or lose. Double nat ones.
Also,
Ooh, close.
the goblin's in one of your backpacks, isn't it? Is
Yeah.
it in?
It's in Vermeer's, I believe.
Okay.
Huh? What? Sorry, what's in our backpacks?
A
Who
Noblin.
has the Noblin?
I don't have the weight capacity to carry a Noblin.
I do.
There we go.
With all the weapons and shit, there's also a Noblin. That is an extra thick backpack. Holy shit.
Oh.
I
Okay,
left
that's
the
good to know,
44
yeah.
spheres behind.
I miss and I'm done.
All right. Yep, you miss. The Noblin is terrified shitless in your back. Yeah, Glom is scared shitless. Mackerel, you're up.
All right. How far away did you say those ballistae are?
170 feet.
Cool. And how far away did I don't remember who put it there, but how far away is that illusion that someone?
It's like 5 feet in front of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Let's see, 170. I have, I think, yeah, just 30. All right, let's see here. I would have to move up 20 feet. And then that would be another 10. Yeah, that wouldn't work. All right. I'm just going to move up 20 feet until I'm 150 feet away from the blue. And then can I catch them both in a 20-foot radius?
You can.
Fireball.
All right. I believe those are both failures.
Yeah. Let's see here. 666.
Spooky.
I don't know how flammable those ballistas are, but I don't imagine they.
666. A portal to hell rips open and a pit fiend walks out right next to you.
Hey, Joe, what's happening?
Not much.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah. Well, no. Then I'm gonna move my remaining 10 feet back towards the door, and then that.
Okay. The door that you guys came in through, or the door 30 feet from you?
Wait, what? There's a door 30 feet.
Yes,
The
there's a
way
door
that
right
going
across the
towards the
hall.
ballista.
Oh, right. No, I'm going back towards the door I came in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. DM1 and DM2. They're each going to walk forward.
They can walk?
Actually, no. Yeah, they're going to walk forward 10 feet. And they're going to open fire again at Zalira.
I mean, I left the rope there for a reason. 23 hits.
Can anyone honestly drag how much you weigh? Oh my god!
As you take 30 points of fire damage as another fire blast catches you in the chest.
Believe it or not, that does bloody me.
Glom is pissing her pants right now.
And thus pissing the backpack?
Yes, the backpack is currently getting very brown on the bottom.
That adds protein.
Shit.
Is that it?
That is it. Vamir?
Um, I'm going to turn around and run fast.
I think he meant me.
Yeah, Vermeer.
Oh, right.
Well,
I'm still running as soon as it's.
well, let's see. Allies are fallen. We're taking heavy fire. Situation is excellent. I attack.
How?
I move 50 feet. I dash an additional 50 feet. And I spend a point of key to bonus action dash another 50 feet. I'm now 10 feet from the ballista.
You mad lad.
I have charged the artillery 150 feet to put them in melee.
This is going to be really good or really bad.
You guys can
Yes.
feel. You guys can see the dust trail following him in his wake. All right, Zalira.
I'm doing the same thing Vermeer did, but in the other direction.
All right.
I was up 60 feet, right?
Yep, you're 60 feet up.
Wonderful. Bonus action. Bonus action to dash. I'm going to turn around and fire a shot at the ballista.
Okay, where exactly are you running?
Away!
And are you shooting first?
Sure, I'll shoot first. I'm running back to the door I came in from.
Okay. The crowded alcove. You got it.
Yeah, it's a target-rich environment. Hey, that's a number.
That does not hit.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Callie.
It'd be bad for the monk to go alone. I'll move 20 feet closer. I'll fire with the longbow at one of the ballistae, the one that's hurt.
Okay. I'm assuming you mean the one that you've been hitting already.
Yes, that one. I don't think that hits.
That does not hit.
I drop prone.
All
and I
right.
get another arrow. I don't think I can hide as a bonus action. This is completely open as far as I know. That's it for me.
All right. War Turtle.
So now they're 160 feet instead of 170 feet.
Correct.
It's just too bad that my spells max out at 120 feet. So while the monk dashes and leaves a trail of dust, I'm just like hobbling along like 60 feet towards them. And it's just like, I just dash, action dash, and run. And that's it. 60 feet.
You run down the hall.
And it looks like a fat guy chasing after like a scrawny
All right. Wong.
I guess since everybody's trying to run down the hall, I'm gonna run down the hall towards these things.
All right.
And I'm gonna shoot anyway when I get to the end of my movement speed.
All right.
Is it still a disadvantage?
How far did you move?
30 feet?
Yes, that would still be a disadvantage. They are 130 feet from you. That hits. All right.
Magical Pearson.
All right.
Mackerel.
Yep, mackerel.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep, you're up.
All right, how far away are they now? They moved 10 feet
160.
closer.
Yeah, wait. You moved up. That's right. That's right.
I think we should be the same distance that we were before.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be.
All right, I'm going to do the exact same thing again. So I need more dex.
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment. Wait, is someone in melee with them?
10
Oh yeah,
feet.
someone's in melee with them. Right. Are these tall enough that I can not hit allies?
Can you situate the fireball at the ceiling and hit the things and not Vimir?
Yep, that's the
said
question.
You said it's 20-foot radius?
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
No, you would not.
Dang, alright. Then in that case, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'll move my full 30 feet of movement closer to these guys. And then I'm gonna shoot off an E-blast at each.
All right, that should put you at 100 feet from them now.
100? I thought I was 150. I should be 120 now.
You were right. My math was off there. That is 120. I fucked up and counted. Count 2 tiles. That is 120.
Curse these distances.
Yeah, I'm like having to rapidly eyeball those boxes. I'm like, okay, that's like 100 feet. You said you're Eldritch Blasting?
Yep.
Hit.
Cool. Damn.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right. The ballistae are going to target. We're going to go with Vimir.
Now, because they're shooting into melee, do they have disadvantage on this?
By my math, you're 10 feet away, aren't you?
I have a whip.
Oh, sheep.
Good to know. But no, this would. I mean, yes, this is firing to melee, but they're fancy and don't have that problem.
Melee for you, but not for them.
It was
They're
worth a
experts
shot.
of their craft.
No, it is a good thing to point out.
Yeah. Oof.
You weren't supposed to roll that high.
That's bad.
Yeah, those are both going to hit.
You can deflect
All right.
one.
Yeah, I can deflect missiles on one.
Are you able to deflect raw fire?
If it just says if it's a projectile, if it's a ranged weapon attack.
Oh,
Okay.
please be merciful
Works
to
for
our
me.
monk. Oh, God.
Yeah, I survived 2 of these.
Well,
It'll
if
be
it's a
fun.
ranged weapon, a blowtorch would be. I mean, a flamethrower would be considered a ranged weapon. So, could you toss the fire
Wow,
back?
that's fucking lucky.
So
Oh
I
my
am going
God.
to deflect the first one. Like the first one that comes at me, I'm going to try and deflect it.
All
That's
right,
14.
so
Both of those did less damage than either hit I took.
So
So you completely negate the 14 points
Well,
on the first one, I think?
here's the really tricky thing. If I completely negate it, I can throw it back as a monk weapon.
Ooh, he pulled some oopie douche.
He's a firebender.
yeah, are you asking
It's
can you
Zuko.
redirect a bolt of fire?
Yes, that is what I'm asking.
Yes, you can.
Great.
That is some fucking kung fu movie shit right there.
Does he get a scar over his left eye?
And I completely miss.
I mean, to be fair, you're trying to deflect fire and redirect it.
Does he give himself the scar over his left eye?
Probably your first time trying to firebend.
Yeah, that didn't so much go at them so much as it went straight up.
Impressive nonetheless.
Yeah, motherfucker redirected fire. All right. Speaking of which, it's your turn, Mr. Firebender.
Okay. Well, seeing as the whip did not prevent them from shooting into melee, I will move the 10 feet so that I stand between them, and I'm going to pull out my sword and whack the more damaged looking one.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
I kick it.
All right.
Have you tried kicking it, but
Does
with
a
more violence?
20 hit?
A 20 hits.
Or violence.
That takes 11 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right.
How's it looking?
It is now looking bloody.
Okay. I'm going to kick it again.
Okay.
So 8 more magical bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And I'm going to make sure that I'm, not standing in, I want to stand, right between them, so if they shoot at me, they're kind of, shooting at each other.
All right. Right. For comical, if they miss, they blow each other up. Okay.
Exactly. I got the dex to do it. They shoot, I duck, they shoot each other, we win. But that's it for me.
All right. Zalira.
I am going to shoot my shot, my dude. "12 probably doesn't hit. So I'm going to scurry around the corner that I ran to and not be in the line of fire, which is more literal than I would like it to be.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Callie.
So, I dropped from prone. I'd like to go ahead and stabilize my, what's that part of the arm? Humerus, the one that's holding the bow, on the ground. And use the other hand and, kind of lean and slouch and fire using the cunning action aim at the one that's bloodied.
Okay.
The humerus is your funny bone. That's in your elbow.
What's not the forearm, the one that's got the bicep and tricep. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
The arm bone.
That bone, does that hit?
Arm bone is connected. That hits.
The leg bone
arm
is
bone's
connected to the
the leg
head
bone.
bone.
The leg bone is connected to the butt bone.
There's 21 points of damage.
Just painting a terrifying picture of the human body.
That does not oof it.
Her said it, and that's all I can do.
All right. Sandy? Or War Turtle?
Does anyone need healing?
Yes.
How far away are you?
Pretty close to oof.
How far are you from the corner?
60 feet?
I'm 60 feet.
No. If you're... Oh, my apologies, yes. I forgot to erase your old position. You are 60 feet down the hall. It's all good, carry on.
Well, if you're by the corner, are you in danger of getting hit?
A sufficiently stiff breeze could take me out right now.
Then I will just cast Healing Word on you.
Ooh.
I then run 30 feet and fling a javelin at the damage.
Okay.
I've gone from 2 health to 6.
What's the
15.
effective range of a javelin?
No,
It's like,
30.
30.
it's like 30, 120, I think.
It might be one.
Yeah,
I could be misremembering.
that would be a disadvantage then. My memory serves me right. Remember, they have a short effective.
Okay. The spear is guided by the hand of God.
It should be noted, though, pretty amazing horizontal throw, though. Doesn't hit, but like for a 20-foot high roof that far, that's pretty good horizontal force. Yeah, that does not hit.
Oof.
Don't worry, next round I'll do some damage. But yeah, that was move action bonus, so I'm done.
All right. It is now the turn of Wong.
Yay! I believe I'm going to move forward and attack. But this time now I do not have disadvantage.
This is correct. Fire away.
Bum.
That hit.
Is evil. Hey, got a question. Isn't Under's character right beside these two things?
Yes.
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 Okay, so I get sneak attack, right?
Yes. Which one are you targeting?
The one that looks like it's the worst off.
Okay.
One most damaged.
All right.
That is magical piercing.
Why is it magical?
Warlock.
Warlock.
Oh, you turned your weapon into a magic crossbow. Okay.
Yeah, I can summon it at will and get rid of it and summon my whip. I have two weapons: my whip, my crossbow. So I summon them back and forth.
Yeah, it's good to see someone grab that invocation. Most people don't grab the one that lets you turn into ranged weapons.
Well, it's improved pack weapon. It gives your all your weapons, makes them all magical, and gives them a +1. I mean, why wouldn't you? Plus it adds the bows to it. Plus it adds the heavy and light crossbow.
Exactly. It increases the panoply.
Besides, if you're in melee and you get disarmed, how fucking sweet would it be if you just pull another sword out of midair and stab the dude with it?
All right, that hits. Mackerel, you're up.
All right. There's still allies around these guys, so I'm going to do the same thing I did. Do either of those hit?
Yes, those both hit. I'd be concerned if this thing had an AC higher than 26.
Well, this is what happens when you only have one die to roll.
That's a yiker right there.
That is a yikers. Like, holy shit, dude. You're like glancing these things.
That's like the second and third nat 1 that I've rolled on the d10s.
It really is.
Yeah.
In general, you guys haven't really been rolling so hot today.
Alright, well I think that's going to be it for my turn.
Alright. These guys are going to continue to attempt to kill Vamir.
And hopefully each other.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me? What?
Holy shit!
What?
Bye.
What?
I duck.
Let's see.
You
Duck, he
bought
says.
this skull twice.
Duck,
Oh
right.
no.
Let's see. 4 and 4 are 8. 8 and 8 are 16.
I'll roll them separately because you still got that reaction. Just life,
The
baby.
first, I'm gonna be deflecting the first one.
Alright.
My God.
Hey, I take it back. Tonight, Gilbert is trying to kill Under. I guess he's got it out for the DM.
Jesus.
This is revenge for all those disintegrations.
If you don't die outright, I can still heal you.
Okay. After
Please
deflecting the
don't
first
die.
one, I'm still up. I'm not even
Oh,
conscious. Alright, second one.
Did you throw the fire back at him?
No, I didn't totally negate it. I have to bring it to 0 to do that. Okay. Vamir explodes into chunky salsa all over the ballista.
That's higher than your max?
Yeah, that would take me
That'll
to
take-
negative 49. I have 45 hit points normally.
Oh, God! Oh, God! He exploded!
Yeah,
You know, the worst thing about that is if he hadn't tried to deflect, he probably would have survived.
Guys, he doesn't explode. It just, blast a massive fiery hole straight through his chest. He's missing most of internal organs. There's still a body if you guys could find a way.
I just need a big diamond.
God damn it. I knew we should have gone back to get a fucking 300-piece diamond. Oh, no.
Ooh. Hey, Under, you got a backup?
No, I didn't make any backups. I guess I'm going to be making a backup.
How quickly can you roll up a backup?
That is such shit luck.
I can do it
Can
pretty quickly.
we just comment on how dog shit that luck was?
Yeah.
Oof.
It happens.
Damn.
was
1 in 400
amazing.
chance. 1 in 400 chance. God.
Hey, that means like 399 Vamirs might not have died yet.
Oh, okay. They oofed
In
Vamir.
alternate Faerunes.
The most responsible person they have oofed.
That's right. His charred, broken body collapses to the ground.
Great.
So, Vamir, I'm guessing you're going to spend your action to smolder on the ground? All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right. Zalira, you're up. Vamir has
Hey.
just been killed.
There was another door in the not ballista direction, right? I'm gonna go check that out.
There are 10 goblins.
And then we were
Alright.
properly oofed.
You,
Roll your campaign.
you move the 30 feet across the hallway, and you open the door. Right? You're opening the door?
Yeah.
All right. You see that the hallway extends 160 feet to the west. And then it turns south. The
No
goblin
visible
kind of
ballista. So,
leans over and whispers to you, "Yeah, this is the way. This is the way."
wonderful. I'm going to go into the door and not be in the line of fire of ballista. The less I can see of them, the better.
All right. So you've already moved 30 feet.
I can action and bonus action dash for another 60 if I need to.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave fuck it. I'll just leave the half the 200-foot rope trailing behind, but I'm gonna start wrapping up the rest of it.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Oh, right. Under, if you could, PM me your inventory, that way I have a
Oh, yeah.
pile of loot in case you guys go to retrieve it at some point. This makes it... I believe it's Callie's turn. Yes, Callie. It is your turn. Vamir just fucking died.
Callie screams. She aims with a cutting action. She fires at the one that's almost oof.
Uh-huh. That hits.
Rock stuck in my head, you son of a bitch.
Gods damn you! Gods damn you! Fuck you!
All right. This one looks very near death.
That's all I can do.
All right. Wong.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna
War
move.
Turtle. I'm sorry. Sorry. War Turtle.
How far away am I?
You went 60 and then by the count I have here, you're 120.
I move up 60 more feet and then use my bonus action to create a spiritual weapon and use
Okay.
it to hit the thing.
Okay. That don't hit.
I use a free action in anger.
All right. The screams of terror and anger echo through these halls. Wong. Mister,
Yes, is it my turn again?
it is your turn.
I want to move and shoot.
All right. Who are you shooting at?
The
person
other
or
one-
the- Okay.
Oh damn. I'm not doing that.
Sorry, it took me a while to find that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you got two options. The one that's real bad looking, or the one that's almost perfectly
Real
nice.
bad look.
All right. Yeah, exactly like that, Callie.
Oh god.
Whatever your plan was, I don't think it worked.
I was shooting at one of them. Unfortunately, there's no teammates between me and the thing, is it?
Not
That's
anymore.
Does my
true.
pile of goop count?
Don't worry, he doesn't hit your pile of goop.
Damn.
After all, nat ones are for hitting friendlies, not objects.
Oh, right. Undead don't count as people.
No, not undead. The dead. Anything else,
Oh,
mister?
right. We were going to keep that secret.
So what do I do? Roll damage?
You missed.
No, you miss.
Nothing.
Okay, good. Then I'm done. If nothing happens, then I'm done.
Okay.
Good news, Mackerel. You don't need to worry about friendly fire anymore.
Yeah, my friendly's already been fired. And with that, I'm going to cause yet another explosion. I need
All
more
right.
deck save. Yeah, neither of those pass.
Okay. All
It's
right.
a better roll.
The heavily damaged one burns to ash.
Cool. I'm guessing I just totally destroyed that guy's corpse and anything he was carrying. Vamirs.
We will get to that. All right. The remaining one is going to blast Wong.
What? Why?
You move closer and closer and
The
closer.
closest. Does a 20 hit?
Hang on. No, it does not. I cast shield as a reaction. It does not hit.
All right. You shield yourself as a ballista blast burns across the surface of it. You are safe
Damn, good.
for a few seconds.
It's gonna die for then.
Vamir is dead. Zul-
Um, Mark check.
We hear you.
Okay. I would like to continue down my securing the flank route. That's what we're calling it because it sounds better than not dealing with that shit.
Could you repeat that?
I'm going to continue with my plan to secure the flank because that sounds better than not dealing with that shit.
All right.
I'm going to continue down the hallway.
All right.
Is it my turn?
I believe it is mine.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some more angst, teenager angst and despair, and Callie will continue to fire with a cunning action aim. At this point, she's kind of squirming in the ground. It looks very strange. It's like a breakdance and fright and terror. And that's probably what caused her to miss.
All right.
Does that hit?
That doesn't hit.
Nope, she's still on the ground. She's ready another shot. That's all she can do.
All right. War Turtle.
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon attack the weakened one. Hopefully,
Yeah, it's not looking bloody.
wait, it's not looking bloodied.
No, the other one's not bloodied yet. You guys haven't damaged it enough.
Oh, but the other one is dead.
Yes. There's a dead one and unbloodied. Looking pretty cantankerous.
Okay. Then I hit the remaining one.
All right. That hits.
And then a guiding bolt, so that way the next person can.
That hits.
$17 radiant. And I move 30 feet.
All right. Wong.
It is the Wong's turn.
Yes.
Looks like we
I
made the
will-
wrong turn.
I
Yeah,
will
you guys made
shoot
the
it
long turn.
again.
Okay.
Yes, I am going to shoot it again.
Okay.
Shoot her!
I'm just waiting for you to make that roll.
Don't you get advantage? Oh, it doesn't matter. Ooh, it don't matter. Well, actually, it does matter because he gets more sneak attack dice to add to that.
Roll damage.
Is there somebody within 5 feet of it?
No, but you have advantage on the attack, so you get your sneak attack.
Thanks to Friday.
Roll those sick dice, man. Make that dummy thick damage roll. Okay.
Damn. All that, nothing.
It's all macro, I think.
Yep.
All right, there's just one left.
There is one remaining.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna keep blasting it.
All right.
Does the 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Hmm.
So all those have added up, and now he's got 8.
Ah, well, I did more damage than I've done so far.
This is true. Actually, I think that's more than your combined damage for this session. Other than
Well,
Fireball.
aside from the fireballs. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It is now looking bloody.
Good. Let it die.
Oh, this thing can die happy for a construct. It's already killed a party member. All right. It is the remaining robot's turn.
And
Wong.
it shoots violently.
Something's gonna be wrong with you. As it misses.
It misses, and it will not get another shot because it will die in this turn.
Right.
Kill it! Kelly, whatever her name is.
Zalira?
Yeah, her.
So there's in the other room.
I would like to remind you that I have spent the last 3 turns not being in the general area of these to the best of my ability.
You know that leaves me with a good point. You're following this corridor, right, Zalira?
Yeah.
Is this a part
At
where
this point-
the other section attacks?
At this point, you can see 2 options. There's a door set into the southern wall, or a staircase at the far end of this long passage.
Up or down.
It goes down.
And we're on the 2nd floor.
You are on level 2 of under.
What does the backpack gremlin say?
The backpack gremlin says that those are the stairs to the next level.
Alright. Is it lit here?
It
Is
is
it
not.
bright? Wonderful. I will lurk in the shadows and wait for whatever's left of the party to regroup on me.
All right.
Because hopefully
Shall
they
I-
follow. What was
Sorry,
that?
no, you finish. You finish.
Hopefully they followed the 100 or so feet of rope I kept dragging behind me.
All right. Shall I assume then that you are effectively staying out of initiative now?
Yes.
All right. Then it is the turn of Cal.
If you
Callie's
need
got
to-
that hardcore tunnel vision. Callie only sees that construct, and it's not dead, and it's pissing her off.
If you need to chalk up something, I am securing the flank by flanking the flank's flank.
17 more person. And that's all
We're gonna
Callie
go
does.
AFK for a few minutes.
All right. War Turtle.
Bonus action, hit it with my spiritual.
All right. That hits. All right.
How far am I?
You
No,
are currently. What?
Am I within like 30 feet? Can I like get into melee now?
Yes, at this point you would be able to move into melee.
I move and hit it with my physical.
All right. That does not hit.
I wail ineffectually. on the construct.
All right. Wong.
Hang on a second, guys. I'll be back. Something's happened here. I need a minute.
Wong dodges.
Wong takes the dodge action. It is now the turn of Mackerel.
Pew pew.
Bang,
Fire
bang.
Ooh.
Those both hit. All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
All right. War Turtle. It's taking a shot at you.
Oof.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Huzzah!
You take a pitiful 8 fire damage as the blast grazes your shoulder and shell.
I think it had to like cool down a bit after overloading its systems to
With the double
completely
crit.
destroy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Callie?
I don't think that hits.
Does not hit.
Nope, ready another arrow. That's all I do.
I do believe that makes it the turn of War Turtle.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
That does not hit.
Don't worry, guys. It's still part of my plan. Just trying to find out its exact AC. Hits on a 15, misses on a 4.
I wonder what it could possibly be.
Well,
14 and a half.
physical weapon.
All right. That hits.
That's it.
All right. Wong, it is your turn.
He might still be AFK.
Wong continues to dodge. Mackerel.
I'm gonna keep shooting.
God damn it. At this rate, the party's gonna get killed by a ballista.
It's not going to be a TPK. One of us is using our head.
You
Son of a bitch, 2
coward.
hits. All right. This guy's gonna take a shot. This time, he'll shoot Mackerel.
Oh, there is Callie. Callie's been firing consistently.
True.
So have I.
You're also prone.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that does not hit me.
All right, the ballista bolt flies down the hall and strikes the back wall, marking one of only 4 shots that missed.
I go through the doorway.
What?
Does it go through the open doorway at the back hall?
No, the doorway's not at the back of the hall. It's across the hall.
Oh.
The
I think
hall
it
is
would
only
have to
20 feet wide.
bend or something. Or is it
Yeah,
a
it
straight
would,
hall?
it
Because
would
it
literally
forked
have
too.
to make a right. It would have to make a 90-degree turn.
The one I went through?
Yeah. You guys open the door to get into this hallway, and directly across the hall is the door that you went through.
Oh. Okay.
All right. That misses. Callie, use up.
I squirm and a fire. Or 20 more points of person damage.
All right.
That's it for me.
War Turtle.
Spiritual.
Hit.
Physical weapon.
Miss.
Emotional weapon. I insulted in Goblin.
Ineffective.
Does not compute.
You hear the sound of goblin war cries coming from the way you came.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, we're gonna cut ya. All right. Wong. Yo, Wong, your ass back.
Mister.
Wong dodges. Mackerel, can you finish this thing before it takes another shot?
Let's find out.
Double crit. You won't double crit,
No, it won't.
but you do double
Retaliatory
hit.
double crit. Oh man, that was fucking vicious though. What happened to Vamir?
That was savage. Dear God.
Remember how
Sometimes
last
you just
session
gotta,
I said I was pretty sure he was gonna make it?
no.
But that's how it normally ends up in movies, right?
Until you
Dear
double
God.
crit him.
16 D10. Sit on D's dice.
It
Got him.
must have been 2 days until Vamir's retirement. He must have been getting too old for this shit, and he wanted to tell his wife that he loved her.
Dude, he's barely a kid like Callie.
He also showed you guys a picture of his children.
All right, I'm back.
my God.
What I miss?
All right.
Like 2 rounds of combat.
Everything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's alright. You had to do what you
Talking
had
to
to
my
do.
kid. I was talking to my kid.
Yeah, that's
All
alright.
right. This guy takes a shot at, since you're back, takes a shot at you, Wong.
But he's
Up and
been
come
dodging
back
the
and
first time.
I come back and die. It's gonna fucking suck. You know this.
Wong
Does a
was
28
dodging
sorry, does
since
a
Mr. was
26 hit
AFK.
you?
26 hit me? Yes. There's no way I can stop a 26.
Wait,
take
hasn't he
19
been
fire
dodging
damage.
all this time, DM?
Oh shit, you're right. I forgot he's been dodging this whole time. My apologies. You don't take that damage yet. Hold on.
Wait. Nat 1.
Nat 20, Nat 20, Nat 20.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, never mind.
Does a 23 hit you, Wong?
23. If I shield, no. Wait. Yes. Even if I shield, so I'm not gonna shield. Yes, that'll still hit me. Yes.
Yeah, isn't your upper AC 21 right now?
Yes, 21.
Okay. Yeah, you take 19 fire damage as this thing blasts you.
Ow.
Okay, whose turn we got? It just finished on Mackerel, but I'm not sure if...
I
Well,
mean,
it just went mackerel, then the ballista did its shit, and now it's Callie.
I just want to point out that I missed 2 rounds of combat, and this thing was bloody when I left, and y'all still ain't killed it.
Yeah, I've
The
been
hell is
putting in
wrong with?
work.
They've been rolling shit damage and or just flat out missing.
I blame the DM for sending us monsters we can't handle yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. I put over 100 damage out there in the field. Does it get
I mean-
oof? Please
Tell
tell
that
me
to
it
the
gets
party
oof.
member missing a face. How about that?
I mean, this
Tell it
was
to the party
entirely
member
our
missing
choice to
a
fight.
face.
Silence.
was entirely our choice.
Silence. The ballista is now dead.
Huzzah!
It had exactly
brain.
25.
Big brain time.
Oh,
Big brain time. Okay. You said this room is dimly lit. How is this room dimly lit?
Like magical sconces. Little floaty.
Does it appear like any of these magical sconces have crystals?
What?
Perhaps the aura spark to shove into the corpse's chest and resurrect him.
Oh, is there perhaps a 300 to 500 gold piece diamond lying around? No, there's not.
God damn it.
Just the charred corpse of your friend. Also,
Can we take a rest?
Also,
Somebody got
To-
healing or something?
to those whom said that previous encounters were too easy and this is too hard, how about this?
Make up your goddamn mind.
I know it's not going to do anything, DM,
It's still too easy.
but I would, out of respect, try to close up the wounds
Should have been 2 more
from
ballistas. is what it should have
Ramir's body.
2 in the above and 2 in the bottom. I would have put 2 in the above, 2 in the bottom, in a straight.
Everyone
corridor
charges the artillery down at the other end. Then the wall from the end we started at drops down, revealing 2 more ballista to shoot at them in the back.
Mister, I would point out that if I had added 2 more ballista, you'd be dead right now.
Oh, okay, I didn't say it wouldn't be fun. I didn't say it wouldn't be deadly. I just said it'd be fun, and this would
Fair
be
enough.
what I'd have done.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, I'll go and go up to Vimir and try to, like, make the body more presentable, with the healer's kit, using my feet.
Right.
I know it's ineffectual, I know, but
Yeah.
I want to, close up wounds. I'm trying to be respectful.
Right,
Okay.
No,
right.
no,
You know the
no.
spell
Please
mending.
paint this
Okay,
picture.
Mick, please tell me how you make this look presentable.
I close up that cavity right there. You see in the chest? No, below the chest. It's in the stomach region. I close that cavity. Also, I believe
Seriously, what
It's
fucking
gonna be a
caused that,
cold
Under?
casket.
That
That's a
was
medical
certain luck.
cadaver that some people burnt intentionally for forensics testing.
Oh, fun. Yeah,
So,
that's not as hideous as it could look. I
Yeah.
imagine it smells awful.
Oh, I'm sure.
what of Vimir's equipment is salvageable?
Well,
What?
Did the pouch,
I was a
did
fucking.
the pouch make it? Did the fucking pouch make it? Did the
guys,
package make it?
guy,
Because we got to plead to someone.
hold on. Inside of his inventory, you guys find pittons.
Kittens.
You find the blade of a pickaxe, the blade of a shovel, I'm going to roll for this one to see if it survives. Nope. You find you find the moonstone laying what was left of the pouch for Cal Clandani. You also find 400 silver pieces and 1 gold piece, a
Yoink,
Harper's emblem,
yoink,
a longsword.
yoink. Oh, the moonstone also yoink. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the quest item.
yes.
Just a second while I scroll up to grab the stats, you also find what you know to be Haleth's holy symbol.
I'll take that as well.
Give me a second. I will. Here at staff.
Okay,
I never told them what it did.
but I did yoink it. I yoinked
So they
all
have
the
they have an
things.
unknown magic item.
Could I spend another healer's kit or three maybe to cover this?
Under? That is a
Mhm.
good point. Mick, you don't actually know what that does, but now you have it. We have some data backup just in case I get retarded and lose it.
Okay.
But
Did
you don't
it
know what it does.
did it feel like something though?
It does feel magical.
Okay. Could I expand a few uses of the healer's kit to cover up Under's body? Because that looks grotesque. I'll also clean it with prestidigitation. I'll do everything I can to make the body revivable. I know I can't do much, but I'll do everything I can on my end.
Make for me a medicine check.
Oh, could I use the healer's kit check instead? Please? Please? Because I'm using that. I'm using the feat.
This would be a medicine check. I know you know how to use a kit, but this is your knowledge of medicine, like beyond just tool usage.
But I don't know the fucking terminology of medicine. But
Don't worry, guys.
Backslash.
okay, that's
Okay.
that's good. That's good. Thank you, DM gods. Thank you, dice gods. Should I roll like?
You think that given the damage his body has suffered, whether or not you clean it is not going to matter. Like, no amount of maintenance you perform on it right now is going to make it any more or less revivable.
Okay, with the knowledge of that, Callie does it anyway. Because
Okay.
Callie doesn't want to feel useless. Callie wants to do something now.
The medical term you're looking for is closed casket.
Yes.
How many bandages do I use to close and completely cover?
It's a little late for a funeral. He's already been cremated.
Right. So what exactly are you covering him with?
Medical bandages.
I don't think you have enough for that. Like,
how many uses do I have to expend?
Just like a good rub of salt, pepper, maybe some cumin, but I think it's a bit late in the process.
Yeah, like I've worked with at least a modern medical kit, and the amount of gauze in there, like gauze tape, you don't really even have enough to cover his entire body completely.
I have
like,
several
look like a
kits.
Halloween mummy.
I have several kits. I have 4.
Wrap him up in the cot.
Tell me how many.
Oh yeah, just stick him in one of those bedrolls.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that. Problem solved. Did the ballistae have any valuable materials in them, like crystals, gold, stuff like that? We're doing a fundraiser.
Make an investigation check as you dig through their remains. So the one that was killed by a fireball, the only thing even remotely salvageable is some iron.
Not
the
worth
wood
my
was
time.
turned to ash. The one that was killed with a bow, there's the iron. We'll call that like 20 pounds of iron. And there is the ballista itself, which is made out of mahogany.
I don't think that's particularly valuable in terms of weight to cost ratio for my character, so
mahogany.
That stays behind.
Mahogany.
But it's mahogany.
Those magical sconces, or whatever, what do they have in them? It's just like a magical flame or some shit?
Yeah,
Is
there's
it?
just a floating flame.
I try to take a sconce from its bolt. You know, whatever's bolting it, I wish to unbolt it with
Okay.
thieves' tools.
Yeah, this isn't really a thieves' tools check to unbolt from the wall.
What check is it?
Well, this is more like an athletics check.
That's not good.
I can do those. You do happen to know a really strong rogue.
Callie's got such tunnel vision. Callie's not very wise. Well, actually, Callie is pretty wise, but you know, the tunnel vision.
I should say, Zalira, you've been separated from the party for about 2 minutes.
That's the check I make.
I'm gonna look back through the door. Do they look dead? Is there just a red hallway now?
It wouldn't be red, it'd be black.
No, you can see Callie scurrying around. See everybody else kind of meandering, unsure of what to do.
I'll walk over and start pushing people in the general direction of the stairs. Just make my way to the back.
All right, yeah. Callie, you are unable to remove it from the wall.
All right. I check what's beyond the door. What were these ballista guarding?
The wall.
That is an interesting question. Give me a second so I can pull up the exact room. All right. So, you open the door.
No, I don't. I use a spoder to pop in the other side.
Okay. Spoder. Inside, you see a stone pillar in the middle of a 30 by 30 room. The pillar is studded with a ring of 6 copper bigots jutting out of it 3 feet above the floor. There's a bas relief carved into the wall. Sorry, there are 20 bas relief carved into the wall depicting drunken dwarves in different poses.
Beer
One
elemental.
hand of each dwarf protrudes from the wall. 3 of these hands grasp copper tankards.
They were
How
guarding a beer
old do they look?
elemental.
Do they appear to be over 100 years old?
Yeah.
I'll use my background feature historical knowledge to determine the value of the copper tankards.
They're made of copper. Probably
They're
not much.
they're the same value as a copper tankard.
But these
From
are
this
old antique tankards made from ancient dwarves.
Which means they're useless.
There's got to be some guy that'll be conned into thinking they're useful.
Not by us.
Anything else here?
There's a door on the northwest wall.
All right. I'll check using the spider's vision and then my vision for traps in this door. I don't want Vermeer to be dying for nothing.
Oh, it's a little late for that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start pushing people towards the stairway.
Which door are you checking for traps?
The door that I'm right next to, that the spoder
All right.
popped in the other side of.
Investigation check.
Guessing that's nothing.
Yeah, you find no traps.
I open the door and I'll look around. I guess I don't see anything different. And I'll pop the spoder on the other side of the door that the spoder saw further in this room.
Okay. He appears in a 10-foot hallway with a door at the other end.
I check the
You
doors for
are-
traps.
Just a second. You are now shit. Give me a second. Sorry, navigating tabs.
Uh-oh.
You are currently almost 200 feet away from the rest of the party.
Callie's got tunnel vision. We better get something out of Vamir dying. I continue to go.
So what happened to all that stuff he stole from the goblin guy?
I didn't have the weight to carry it, so someone else had it in their back.
Right. Good. There was a priceless painting in there. I don't want that burning up.
Was somebody recording that information?
The person I was with should have recorded it because I told them that they took it.
Yeah, we split it 50-50.
Yeah, who was that?
All
that
right,
was...
Callie. You are carrying the priceless painting.
So be it.
It's a good thing that didn't burn to death with the mirror.
What's the priceless painting worth again? 25 gold?
It's not worth
It's
anything.
priceless.
It's priceless. Yeah.
I'll have to look that up again.
Don't worry about it right now. Yeah, we're fine.
Your investigation check, please.
What is this for again?
You said you're checking for traps.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I am.
All right, yeah, the first door looks clear.
All right, I'll open it.
All right.
This is a 10-foot hallway.
10 foot. There's another door right in front of you.
This is really weird. I'm gonna go ahead and get outside of cover. No, I'm gonna get to cover. I'm gonna have the spotter peek. In that, and using the action to see through its eyes and the bonus action to use Mage Hand, I'll try to physically check for traps on the floor.
Okay. Investigation check. You find nothing.
I proceeded ahead, and I'll pop the spotter to the other side of this door.
Amusing under. All right. Yep, make another investigation. Oh, yeah, sorry. You weren't checking for traps, you were looking into the room. One moment. All right. So, inside of this room, that's 50 by 80. You see 6 stone vats arranged in 2 rows of 3, dominating this 20-foot-high room. A double door in the west wall has stacks of old barrels on both sides of it. The doors are painted with images of 2 dwarves in profile, facing each other while standing on sideways barrels.
Do these barrels have do they have any sort of identifier in them? Like, do they have a label?
Make an investigation check.
It says evil!
Most of them are faded, but you do find one called Mahakaman Brew. This
All
one's
right.
this would be the Southwest vat.
Does that sound familiar to me? Like, is that a common brand?
Make a history check.
History.
Because you have the archaeologist background, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Mahakaman Brew was a kind of dwarvish whiskey that was made. last known time manufacturing was something like 300 years ago.
Holy shit. Well, does whiskey age well with time? I don't know my alcohols very well.
Yes. Maybe
How-
not that long, but
How valuable do I estimate this barrel to be?
Approximately barrel value.
Hold on.
Because if not, I'm just going to pop one of these open and fill my water skin and any other small kegs with it and start drinking Marsaros.
Hey, Under,
Mm-hmm.
is alcohol a commodity that exists in D&D?
Yes, it does exist. Generally speaking, you don't have to worry about it at a bulk trade good level.
Okay,
So,
darn.
like
That's what I was hoping to see.
a good bottle of like rare aged elven wine or dwarven whiskey or gnomish rum, the stuff like that's going to go probably for 10 to 100 gold pieces a bottle, depending on the quality. And you have to remember that the average farmer makes about like 10 silver a month ish. Sorry, 2 silver a month. They make about 2 silver a month for like your average farmer. So these would be like way fancy, out of their reach type stuff.
How heavy is this barrel? How much of it?
Just a moment, guys. Hold on. My apologies. Yeah, based on the size of this, yeah, first of all, this does not look transportable. The barrel itself is about 10 feet by 10 feet, made of stone.
All right.
Massive cylinder. We're talking like one of those we're talking a stone version, like one of those massive like prohibition kegs. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We're talking one of those.
I'm going to tell my spoder to hold its breath. And I like to pop it inside the very tippity top of this thing.
Okay.
Is it full?
You don't know.
My spider's
The
seeing.
spider,
My
like you've
spider
lost
has dark
contact
vision.
with your spider.
Nani? I pop the spoder back in the pocket dimension and then outside.
No, I mean your spider's dead.
How?
You don't know.
maybe it drowned.
I told it to hold its breath and it was one round. There's no way it drowned.
It was acid. It died.
A big question, Mick, is do you know how spiders breathe?
No, I don't.
They can't really hold their breaths.
You're telling me it instantly died.
No, I'm just letting you know that like the way an insect breathes, they can't hold their breath. It's not a thing they can do.
Yeah, they do passive
as for-
respiration, I think.
Yeah. As for how it died, you don't know.
Something ate it. If it was in the water, it got eaten by a fish.
I don't think like spiders and small insects tend to handle large amounts of water.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't
dying
expect
is
this.
usually what happens.
I didn't expect to have this thing filled to the brim though. That's crazy. They normally don't do that.
Normally. But this is abnormally.
Since when have we ever done normal things?
What does it appear to be any like what do you call it? A spricket? You know, those
Spigot.
things. Yeah. That
Oh, a
thing.
spigot.
That
Yeah,
thing.
there's a spigot.
There
Okay.
is a spaghetti.
Are there
Oh,
smaller
you're from
containers
one of
here that
those
are more
places where
portable?
they call it that. Oh, that's crazy. Sorry, continue.
What were you saying, McMick?
Are there smaller, more portable jugs, containers of liquid in this area?
Yeah, you can see a number of smaller kegs.
How many?
In usable condition, 3.
How much liquid can they hold?
5 gallons apiece.
Very good. I'll clean all of them inside out with prestidigitation. And with Mage Hand, I'll situate it to the ground and slowly move the spigot to fill the jug. A jug, excuse me.
Okay.
Does it look like whiskey's pouring out?
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a dark brownish red liquid.
I've been around bars long enough. This looks typical, right?
Yeah, whiskey is usually dark brownish.
All right, cool.
It is a bit redder than what is typical with most whiskey.
Red from the blood of the damned.
All right, I'll fill them all to the brim.
All right.
Did those deceased bandits and bugbears have any water skins?
Hold on. Hold on. One more thing I need to handle in this situation.
And then,
Just a second. Ah. All right. So, as you finish filling the second keg of whiskey, the large keg that you were emptying this from, an entire portion of it turns to dust. And a wave of whiskey comes spilling out. I
Oh,
need
yeah.
a strength save from you.
what? Yeah, that's bad.
Spaghetti.
All right. You are knocked prone, soaked with whiskey. And outside, and you can see emerge from the inside of this keg
Whiskey elemental.
one of these.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, what, another one?
Not a whiskey elemental.
Hey, maybe
You
it's
should know,
drunk and, its aim will be bad.
Hopefully. So I guess I roll initiative, or is it also surprised by what just happened?
We should be rolling initiative.
Everyone rolls initiative, or just
No,
there?
just Callie. The rest of you are way, way back.
Right.
Being
this
herded
point-
down the stairs.
At this point, you guys are past 200.
My 22 initiative, I would like to continue herding the party available towards the stairs going down.
I'm just like, yeah, sure, let's go. Okay.
All right.
Unless someone notices that we're missing a party member. Well, another
No.
party.
No,
So,
not with my 6 wisdom.
you have the higher initiative, Callie, so you go first.
All right. I got a mage hand online, and I also have cunning action. Can I use either of those as a bonus action to yoink the whiskey that I've filled so far?
You cannot. A mage hand can carry up to 10 pounds, and these both weigh more than that.
Yeah, you can take 10 pints then.
All right. Could I take one as a free action? Normally,
It
you
would
get
be
to
an
draw
item-
your
it-
weapon.
It would.
I would like
yeah,
to
this would be your
replace
item
that with.
interaction.
I'm happy with that because I don't plan on engaging this thing. Does that? Do I leave? Do I have to leave his zone of control to do that?
Yes.
Disengage is a bonus action. Item interaction. Grab the. Wait a second. Reverse. Tell me the dimensions of this room and where I'm at.
The dimensions of the room. So this room is 80 by 50. You are located in the. It could be on the south side. So the wall is about like 8 feet from you to the south. The door, let's say following the wall is 10, 20, 30, 70 feet from you
The door is 70 feet from me. New plan.
at the most efficient route. Each one of these large barrels are spaced 10 feet between each other.
Has it been past an hour since our last call? Oh, we took a short rest. Never mind. Longstrider's offline. Okay. New plan. I don't grab anything. I can't grab anything. But I can move 70 feet. Does that get me enough to the door and to close the door?
No, that would literally get you to the door.
Would he be able to close the door
Like-
on himself?
Yes, you'd be able to close the door on himself, but you would not be able to get through the door.
All right. Then in that case, I'm going to bonus action disengage, run 35 feet away from this thing, and then I'll scrunch together and use an action to minor illusion myself some cover. It's right on me. And that's my turn expended.
All right. Out of curiosity, what cover are you creating?
Anything that does not look like me. It looks like the floor, but it doesn't. It kind of does, but it doesn't. No, it's like an optical illusion, I suppose.
Ye-
It looks like a wall came out of nowhere. And it's covering my ass.
Okay, so you're doing the equivalent of hiding in a brick box.
Sort of.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. All right. This thing is going to float after you. And it is going to fire an eye beam.
Can it target me?
It can.
Can it see me?
It is targeting you.
but can it target me? I'm hiding in a minor illusion.
I'm saying it knows you're there.
Doesn't know exactly where I'm at.
I think he's asking for advantage.
I'm asking for some advantage. But I think I know what that is.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a deck save. As an extremely familiar gray-green light streaks towards you.
Do I get any sort of circumstance bonus from what I did?
A chance.
All right. As it strafes with its disintegration ray, you manage to duck and roll out of the way.
All right.
It is
Is
now
it-
your turn.
This guy didn't move 35 feet to me, right?
He did not move the full distance.
Why do I see a zombie beholder, an undead beholder? Are we fighting an undead beholder?
I am.
Oh, good. That's good for you.
I'm 35 feet away from the door. I'm not in melee range of this fucker, correct?
You are not in melee.
I'll bonus action dash. And I'd like to use 35 feet of movement to get to the door. Use however much I need to get on the other side of the door. Item interaction, close the door. And mimic the path that I made in here. Out of here. Should be a 10-foot hallway or something that you said.
Screaming at the top of your lungs like a little girl.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
I'm closing the door behind the beholder. I'm not sure how much feet of movement it takes to do that.
Okay, from where you are, it'd take like. Assuming you were going on the most efficient route to get out of here, that's
Yep.
like 20 feet to get through the door.
The door's that wide?
No, I'm saying that you. So you said you wanted to use like your first set of movement to get through the first door and into the 10-foot hall, right?
Oh, I'm closing the first door on
Okay.
the beholder. Then I'll be going through the 10-foot hall.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're currently in the 10-foot hall, and you've closed the door into the brewery.
Yes.
All
How
right.
much more movement do I have to play around with?
What's your movement speed?
70 currently.
That brings you down to 55.
I would like to continue to fuck off.
Are you closing each door on your way through?
If I can.
Okay.
Is there a movement cost component, I assume?
At this point, it's minimal. Not really now.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you are able to, with that remaining movement, you are currently standing on the scorch mark where Vamir was killed.
I assumed I closed that last door with the ballista, right?
Yep.
Can I drag Vamir and action dash?
Well, that depends. Did you guys already take Vamir's body when Zalira was hurting you guys away?
Yes.
There is no body for you to take away. There's just a scorch mark.
The beholder got through it.
Then I fucked off.
All right.
I assume I don't see the party on the left bend. I think that would be the left bend where we did the short rest.
The massacre room?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't see anybody in there.
I'll go to the right then, and use the remaining of movement speed I have to go as far as I can.
I mean, you're out of initiative at that point. Yeah. After about 3 rounds, you get to the party.
All right.
You are all now regrouped at the top of the stairs.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
I don't think Callie says much of anything.
Are you okay?
I say something in Elvish, and that's all I do.
I know Elvish.
Something along the lines of roughly translated the dialect of whatever it is, specifically Wood Elves call Wood Elves. Flesh of my flesh, something. We've lost you. We lost you way too soon. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. And then I started asking, where's Vimir?
Who?
Vimir. Where's Vimir? I say that in common.
I think I have him.
Who's
It's like
Uh,
I'm the healer, so if I get the ability to heal him or we come across, I can just be like, please.
Oh, the dead one. That... Oh, I guess I never did learn people's names. Oh well. Okay.
I'm just gonna stare at Zalera rudely. So, where are we? Stairs?
Yes.
You guys are
stairs, there.
standing atop the stairs.
There's no way to go but down.
I mean, there's a door on the south
There-
wall, but
Well, we need to get a skull port as soon as possible.
There are 2 ways we could go that aren't down, actually.
We really should head to Skullport, see if the Harpers can do anything about our friend.
The Harpers.
Yep. That's what Vimir worked for. It's the reason why we went down here. Well, among other reasons, but yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. DM, how much do I know about the Harpers?
They're the good guys.
As,
They're like the
as-
Rangers.
as both a thief and a spy, how much do I know about them?
so as a thief and a spy, you would know that the Harpers are a they're effectively a clandestine, nominally good aligned organization. Their primary goals are things like ensuring people with magic don't abuse it. Think trying to figure out actually under.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to describe them since you most recently read the Harpers in detail?
Yeah. So you would probably know the Harpers as a group of people that generally work to thwart evil and promote good in the world. And they do so from the shadows. They don't generally take over areas so much as they prop up legitimate authorities that are good for the people and undermine organizations that would seek to damage them, agents of chaos. So they're generally opposed to the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild. They would consider the Emerald Enclave, the Order of the Gauntlet to be allies. They would be rather neutral towards the Lord's Alliance, simply because the good leaders in there they support, the bad leaders not so much. But they tend to be somewhat enigmatic, and tasks for them tend to be compartmentalized. They are a covert agency. So you generally, if you work for them, you generally don't get the bigger picture. You may eventually figure it out, but the missions you're given, they won't explicitly tell you why they're giving that mission to you. Now, most of that you know because you're a spy. The kind of publicly, they're basically known as the clandestine people that tend to be good rather than bad. A counterpoint to the clandestine evil organization that is the Zentar. They employ lots of spies, so they would tend to run in the circles you would.
Interesting. Okay. Well, onwards. Or backwards, or sideways. Or we could go up if you would like. I'm not picky.
We should really finish the mission. Let's go down.
Just a second.
Do we need a rest, by the way? I know those ballista were pretty intense.
Do you want to take a rest?
I wouldn't mind one.
Okay, what kind of rest do we want?
Whatever we need. Short would be nice, just to catch my breath and collect my thoughts.
Does anyone else have any input on this?
I wouldn't mind.
Alright, short rest it is.
Short rest? Hell, I could use long rest after that shit.
Okay, that was why I asked if anyone else had any input on it.
Yeah.
I got input. Let's sit and wait.
If you're gonna long rest, we should probably go to that secret room. The
Secret
one
room?
with cobwebs and the stone pillar, or whatever it is, stone archway.
Okay.
Probably
That'd be a
sounds
good
like-
place.
You know what I mean?
I guess we're doing that then.
That'd be great. Is everyone okay with that? Objections? Going once? Going twice?
Well,
Sold. Instead of going to the third story, we're going to the second to rest at the cobweb room.
Yeah, we're going to
I'll clean it up.
cobweb room.
I'll clean it up. I'll dust it up away with the fancy magic doohickey thing.
Okay.
And we're taking a load off in Liam's tiny.
All right, just a second, guys. All right. You guys get your short rest.
I believe we're doing a long one.
Oh, you guys are going for a long.
Yep.
I'd hate to break it to you, but it has not been long enough for you to have a long rest.
Oh, well, I can do with a short rest in the meantime.
Like, since your last long rest, a total of maybe an hour and a half has passed.
Yeah. Wong, do you think you can go without a long rest for...
Sure. I mean, if somebody's got some healing, I mean,
Well, we just took a short rest so you can spend hit die, and you also get more thanks to me. If
I can
anyone's
spend a
doing
healer's kit on you, actually.
that. Hold on, let me look up how much more you get, because it's an amount.
Extra D6, D8, maybe?
Yeah, I think.
when we take the rest, I'm gonna take a
Yeah, it's
second
a
win.
D6.
Well, I'll go and patch up the mister for this much, since he asked for it. And I will be I'll be looking at this holy symbol and like I don't know, like staring at it. Trying to
How much
Oh
extra?
God, it's gonna eat his brain too.
You get a D6 for free. Did we find any other magic things that haven't been identified?
That is a great question, Callie. Do you have any other items in there?
There was that moonstone that we're supposed to deliver.
It's a quest item.
Yeah, that's not magic.
Are
I-
we sure?
I mean,
Don't
you
think
know
Well,
so.
the
maybe it is
sword's
magic, but
magical.
it's not ours.
I'll detect magic.
I don't think his sword was magical, was it?
Not his sword.
It
You
was
do
only
have another
magical in my
magic
hands.
longsword.
Yeah, the other sword I'm not fucking with. Yeah, I don't have a familiar anymore, by the way, guys.
Which other sword?
The sword that I used with Mage Hand. It's a long sword, if that's your fancy.
Well, let me see it.
Yeah,
You-
it's got a healer's kit bandages wrapped on it. By the way, I do remember explicitly saying that, so I'll put that out there.
Is
Oh, you're doing the whole put bandages on your sword.
Yeah, since we don't have a hilt, and I'll Mage Hand it out for you.
I'll
Fucking
detect magic.
edgy.
We know it's definitely magical. By the way,
Does it have a school of magic?
Wait, what's magic?
I assume Zalira does detect magic. Is there any school of magic?
Nope. Just registers as magic.
Wait, what item are we talking about? I missed.
The long sword that we found in the first session.
No.
Is there a hilt, or do we have the bandages because there's no hilt?
No, I just put the bandages everywhere. We don't have a scabbard for it.
I will touch the sword, not with the bandages.
Okay. It feels magical.
And then your hands fall off.
Oh, I needed one of those. Alright, I will start attuning to it. And if the party wants to move out while I'm still doing that, I will try to attune while I walk.
We got plenty of time. We can wait. I'm also trying to attune to something.
Then I will try to attune to the sword.
What does
Okay.
magic even feel like when you feel something?
There's a force here.
Tingly.
Something special.
It's like, is it like when you drink sparkling water, except for like touching things? Sparkling.
It feels tingly.
It feels like pixie sneezes.
That's a very good metaphor, actually, for it.
What, sparkling water?
Pixie sneezes,
Oh,
sparkling water. Yeah.
Gilbert, does attuning to or trying to attune to the sword do anything terrible and horrible and murderous? Does it turn me
Just a
evil?
second. Pull up the info.
Ooh, stat blocks.
Not really, just so much as I freaking buried it.
Ooh. Uncovering lore. The lore of the land. The land lore.
I need to get a better organizational system. Here it is.
You did give it a destination if you want me to give that to you.
No, I found it. It is a +1 longsword.
Neat.
Yeah, who here uses a sword to swing things?
I guess Zalira does.
Cool. Oh, I love this gif.
Dude, that gif.
Beyblade, let it rip!
Oh, god damn it. Hold on.
Once a day you can use Vampiric Touch with the sword.
Sorry.
Alright, yep. There is one more important tidbit about that.
Oh, heal myself before I forget.
It turns me into an evil cannibal.
No, just a second.
It turns me into 2 evil cannibals.
Before I forget, does anyone else need healing before we do this short rest successfully?
I do not.
Very good.
Is Gilbert's mic queued up for anyone else?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
he's
is,
not
but
saying
nothing's
anything on
coming
my
out of
end.
it.
Gilbert, we can't hear you if you're saying things. Uh-oh.
That's a yiker.
And then Discord decided to be a dingus.
Par for course, really.
Okay, comm check.
Yes, we hear you
Weird.
now.
Hear you.
All right. Well, what the fuck are you guys doing? Apparently I was muted this whole. Oh, not muted. Apparently I disconnected at some point, and I have no idea what's happening now.
I think we
So
were
Diana-
heading out for
attuned.
a short rest.
I guess I'm attuned.
I'm trying
Yes.
to figure out how many evil cannibals this sword has turned me into.
Yep, you have attuned to the item, Mick, and Zalira, you now have that +1 longsword.
Nice. Guess we're going down now, huh?
Lead the way.
Yeah. Actually, if we don't mind, I would like to spend a... Oh, I'm actually going to have to spend a spell slot. Oof. It would be great if I could spend another hour to get a familiar back. It would help me scout a lot better.
I'm gonna start walking down the stairs.
Shrug.
All right. You
I
walk
might as well go
down
with
the
her.
stairs, and
Yes,
you
stairs are evil.
walk down and down and down you walk. At the end of the stairs, you come across a T intersection. To your west, it goes 30 feet and then goes south out of sight. And to the east, you can see what look to be catacomb.
Ooh, catacombs. I'm gonna go east. Sneaky like.
All right, you head here. You see in these catacombs. All right, so the smooth carved walls bear in images of mountains marbled with veins of glittering minerals. The floor here is caked in dust. Shelf-like niches carved into the wall, stacked 3 high each. In each of these, an open tomb containing the dust-covered bones of long dead dwarves.
Are there any inscriptions on these things?
Ancient dwarvish.
Make an investigation check.
Oh boy. I'll be good at these one day. Let's see, where'd I put it?
You do get half your proficiency bonus, even if you're not proficient. I think by this level.
Yeah, the sheet does it for me. Well, at least it's not a 0.
Would have been hilarious, though.
You don't know nothing about names, but it
All right.
does look like someone passed through here.
Okay.
Recently?
We'll just erase Dwarvish off of my languages.
Why?
Oh, no, it's just like, forgot how to read.
Not one, yes. You forget how to read and write.
Just put a question mark around it.
Is there
What a-
writing here, actually?
That would be a dick move. That's what I was trying to figure out, and I was unsuccessful.
Oof. All right.
It's just the dwarfish equivalent of I fucked your mom last night. Like just Call of Duty talk.
I guess there are urns and such in here.
No, these are pretty empty passageways. Open coffins.
Open
Skeletons
coffins. We can
inside?
see the corpses.
Yeah.
Are there any corpses that are missing from the needing empty coffins?
Hold on. Sorry, what were you saying?
Are there any empty coffins?
That was... I could barely hear that. Are there any what coffins?
Empty.
Empty?
No. There appear to be none that are empty.
A necromancer would have a wonderful time in here.
I assume none of them have anything sort of valuable in there, right?
Um,
Like it's out in the open. There's
I'm
no
going-
way, but I'm gonna look anyway.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and look around.
I'm gonna wish I had prepared Animate Dead.
Damn, Daniel.
Do I mean raise dead?
No.
Animate dead.
Or speak with dead.
Create undead.
I didn't take that either.
Does anything ping on Detect Magic?
Nope.
I assume there's
Alright.
nothing here whatsoever valuable, correct? On these coffins, or, in them.
I mean, it's a neat find, but nothing like treasure hunty wise.
Yep.
And the catacombs end in a wall.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do the catacombs end in a wall? Like, can we see the end of the catacombs and it doesn't go anywhere?
No. This basically forms a massive square room. There's a rough-hewn passage to the north, and another carved worked stone passage on the north wall.
I'm gonna look through the rough-hewn passage to the north.
Go with Solera. Last time a rogue went alone. The last 2 times a rogue went alone, bad things happened.
I was fine.
He almost died.
I was fine.
DM, are you saying things?
No.
We go to the place.
Yep.
To
Which
place
place?
do
Sorry,
that.
I was handling stuff on my end.
The rough-hewn passage to the north.
Ah, okay. So, as you walk into this cave, you can see stuffed into a corner, well, or line up against the wall there, one of the corners, is the partly rotted remains of a human.
Anything
What
valuable?
what you see left of his face is twisted into like this silent scream of terror and agony.
Oof.
Any
Or
magic?
things left behind. Yeah.
The drow don't have much use for prisoners besides that.
Who said that?
There's a man in a blue cloak standing right behind all of you.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, the other drow do not normally have, Wait,
But he,
is this the
are
part where
you
like
drow?
he stabs us?
Is this guy drow?
No, he is not drow.
Listen, friend. I'm not sure what sort of background you have with Drow, but Zalira's okay. She's cool. Are we cool?
I have no quarrel with you.
I'm actually quite warm.
I'm not one to judge people based on how they look or what their parentage is, but rather upon the actions that they take. You obviously
that's
haven't caused
racist.
this, so why would I care?
Very
That's
good.
racist.
Might I ask your name? I'm Callie.
Atus.
Oh, sure. Give the stranger my name before yours. I see how it is.
I was gonna give my name regardless. Sorry. I try to clarify, So,
So what brings you down to these depths?
we are making a beeline to Skullport as fast as we can to take care of some unfinished business and hopefully get a friend back.
You got awfully distracted for beeline.
Yes, well, tunnel vision will do that to you.
Yeah, this is more like an F line.
Your friend, he was kidnapped by someone?
No, he is
There were some ballista that shot fire, and he was,
immolated.
yeah, that's the word. It
This is him, and I show him the body.
was.
Oh, what?
God.
Yeah.
Oh God. God.
He just kind of raises an eyebrow at that.
So what do you do?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Right now,
You know,
I'm
Are you a
tracking.
prostitute or a smuggler?
No comment. But for the moment,
We'll go with both.
I have been finding myself a bit short on funds, so I came to see what could be salvaged from the depths of Undermountain. I've traveled here occasionally before.
well, we haven't found much treasure. But we have found one crispy critter buddy, so
Jeez.
Travel down here is not without its risks.
Yeah.
What if the real treasure was the friends we made along the way? That would
Then
be
we
some
just got
bullshit, wouldn't
robbed. We just got
Yeah.
robbed for all our fucking.
it? Anyways, the that guy had a job to do. I'm sure that'll pay. If you can help get us there, I wouldn't mind cutting you in on the profits. Or you could take his cut of the profits for all I care.
A mission, you say?
Hey, we plan on bringing him back, right? You talk like as if that's not a thing we're gonna try to do, Zalira.
It's not my job. I don't know how to do that.
I know, but we gotta
Yeah,
at
I
least
think
try.
A big diamond.
I'm a thief. Not
Oh
a
wait,
healer.
no, it's been more than a minute. Never mind.
And who exactly are you performing this task for?
Um,
The good guys.
some, yeah, them. Some harp group. Harp, violin, something, some instrument. Sounds really stupid to name a group after an instrument.
Yeah, we don't know much about them, but
Yeah,
wanna
it was a
finish
group
this.
of bards.
Are they bards? It doesn't
Well,
make sense why they name themselves after an instrument.
yeah, that makes sense. They have to be bards. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess they would be bards though. Oh,
I mean, if you play the fiddle, got a bunch of fiddlers. So, yeah.
there's another group of people that would be fiddlers. Wait, no, it's diddlers. Common language is weird sometimes. Actually, a lot of the time.
And you have some bona fides of some kind that to show
I have
your
a lot of
allegiance
bones,
to this
actually.
group?
Well, we have this that I show what's left of the Harper symbol album, and I'd like to see. I'd like to pay attention to your reaction to it.
Do you hand it over to me?
No, I show you it. I don't let go.
Those are not given out lightly. Is it yours or your friends?
The bodies.
May I see it? And he
What are you
extends a hand.
gonna do with it? This is my friend's.
I'm merely going to inspect it.
Can I make an insight check?
I mean, I
Sure.
suppose.
It'll make me feel better. I press F to doubt. Do I doubt?
Well, considering he's got the same emblem on his belt, probably not.
Well, shit, I wish I could describe. Okay, yes. I hand you the symbol then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vamir. Well, I see he met a grisly end. Such his life in this field, I suppose.
It was more fire than bears.
He
You're
hands
with
the
them as
emblem
well?
back to Callie.
Thanks.
We ran in different circles, though ultimately serving the same goal.
Great.
What was your mission?
To give. Oh, God, I have it written down somewhere here on the other side of the map.
What was
Was it Matrim? Matrim wanted us to deliver a pouch to Kaldani in Skullport.
The safe house owner.
That's all I got written down here. He didn't tell us specific details.
Good. He shouldn't have.
Oh,
We may have run in different groups, but, you know, we tend to play our cards close to the chest, as it were. Be happy to help you with this.
that'd be wonderful, actually.
But the way to Skullport's to the south. This will just end up leading you to some giant spiders. And he looks very pointedly at the mutilated body.
Can I tell how that thing died, by the way?
Sure. Make for me a medicine check.
I'm trying very hard not to use guidance. I want to use guidance, but magic's rude around you people.
spiders as
uh-huh.
It
in
explodes.
It looks like this man died of bodily harm.
Bad.
Spiders
Right.
as in spiders or spiders as in drow?
Skin's all peeled and mangled looking. He just, he does not look good.
Well, if you know the way, I'd be happy to back you up to whatever godforsaken shit's in here.
Well, it has been a while since I've been to Skullport. Other than knowing it's to the south, I suppose there's only one way to go then.
Right then.
Oh, he don't know the way either.
He knows it's south. That's more than us.
Well, that's not
Um,
much. We would have figured it out eventually.
Glom, are you okay with going with us? I guess you want to be dropped off in Skullport?
That'll work for me.
All right.
No, you could always be my backpack gremlin.
Not after the shit you pulled.
Yeah, that was pretty dangerous. I don't blame you.
Did you die?
Fuck you.
We should go south.
Some people just don't appreciate the finer arts anymore.
All right. You guys are back inside of these catacombs. Would you like to go through the northeast passage that goes southeast, or back to the stairs?
He said south, so that would be back to the catacombs, right?
Well,
Northeast passage
There's-
turns southeast, so that's probably our best bet.
Gilbert, would Atus actually know the way to Skullport?
Uh-oh, it's a blind leading the blind.
Well, here's the thing. Me, the player, I know how to get to Skullport. Does Atus know how to get to Skullport is the question. He had to come from somewhere.
let's get I would say that I'm gonna shoot the exploration in the foot. I would say that he has a solid sense of the main route, and he also at least bears a basic understanding of this level's current situation. Like, we're talking like bare bones who the two factions are, kind of thing.
Right, and he knows the path itself, but nothing off of it.
Right.
Okay, yes, I know the way to Skullport then.
Very good.
By all means, lead on.
Okay, I lead them on.
With the turtle and Callie and...
Now, I don't have
Well-
dark vision, so I just have, like, light emitting from my boots.
Flashlights on your boot. That is so cool.
So
He's
when
got light up sneakers.
when I asked and you didn't give me a straight answer, my only assumptions can be that you're either a spy, such as myself, or a prostitute. Since you were vague the second time, I'm going to assume both.
One does tend to lead to the other.
I like you.
So we go places.
Yeah, we go south. Like, we go back to the stairs, west,
Okay.
then south.
All right. Yep. You guys go west, then south, then east. And at the end of that worked stone tunnel, get back to rough, natural stone. And looking out in there with your dark visions and various lights, you can see what would look to be crumbling buildings. You guys are currently 30 feet back from the opening.
I turn off my lights and I sneak forward.
I also do the sneaky peek with him.
All right. Roll me your stealth.
Oof.
Sneaky, not so sneaky, sneaky. All right.
Zalir just starts humming the Pink Panther song.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right, yeah. You guys emerge into what would appear to be an abandoned cavern. This 30-foot high cavern contains the ancient, crumbling, dwarven. All these buildings are single stories and the roofs caved in. It's like looks like sections of this have collapsed recently. Other collapses look much, much older.
I'm gonna look for thieves' Kent. Maybe this is a drop-off zone.
Make for me an investigation check. You find no thieves' cant. At
The
least
houses?
not in this initial vicinity.
Bless you.
Just so I have it, Atus, what is your passive perception?
Language is 2.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I can give you all the vital stats.
Oh, I can. Okay, that works too.
There you go.
All right, all right, all right. Good to know.
Passive perception is 10. Somebody dumped wisdom.
And mine is
No,
only
I
11.
didn't dump it.
It's black.
All right, so
That's
yeah,
that's
as you guys
normal
kinda,
wisdom.
yeah, as you peek through here, Callie,
Mm-hmm.
you find no signs of thieves' cant. You also haven't gone deep into this cavern yet.
Apparently, I
checked
do
out
have
the-
dark vision. Where did I get that from?
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, that's right. Shit, I'm an idiot. I thought I was Dragonborn. I'm not.
You're a wizard.
No, okay, I need to pick a different cantrip because light's completely fucking useless.
So we didn't
All
see
good.
the light from his. Anyway,
Yeah, sorry. I just realized that. Yeah, I can see
you're
the
cool.
dark.
You're cool. Nice.
Every time you guys think back to when you first met him, there's a weird.
I do have
Like,
prestidigitation, so I
sensory on
could
his
make
feet?
I could make lights.
That
He
works.
had sketchers for a few
I have
moments, and he
dancing
never did
lights.
again.
I can just do strobe lights. I have dancing lights.
All right.
Oh. So,
Sorry about that.
So these houses are empty, or do they have things?
yes, they appear empty and collapsed. But as you're poking around, Callie, you notice always out of the corner of your vision some kind of movement.
I quietly direct Zalira to what that is. She's got better dark vision than I do.
Oh, what?
Over there, do you see anything?
Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
I'll try to guidance her, since she's not being so sneaky.
So I'm getting guidance for this?
Does guidance have a verbal component?
It sure does, but Zalira's not being very sneaky with her humming, so I don't care.
All right.
Well, you know we're here now.
Oh, Callie, you didn't
Yeah.
have to go and be loud.
Often, a couple buildings over, you can you catch what would appear to be 3 long, spindly legs move behind a building.
The fuck?
Do I know what a drider is? As a drow?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. Does this look like a drider leg, or does it look like regular spiders? Well, regular oversized spiders.
You can't really tell from what you saw, but you do know whatever it is a big spider. At least.
Adis, I thought you said this path led us away from the spiders.
I have said no such thing.
That's my cue to try to hide again. Fuck.
Then I'm blaming Callie, because otherwise this would be my mistake. I don't like that.
Callie, you said you're attempting to hide again?
Yeah.
All right. From where you are, you have a 10. Well, sorry, you have a. Yeah, you have a 10 by 10 building that you could hide in. Well, you have 2 10 by 10 buildings. You can hide in one that faces the passageway you guys came from, and then there's a another like longhouse type building that you could attempt to hide in. Do you have a particular preference where you'd want to hide?
Closer to party members.
What about the party members?
Closer to party members. Whatever brings me closer to
Okay.
the party. So bonus
Alright,
action
yeah.
stealth, action minor illusion myself.
Okay.
Minor illusion
Lizard
doesn't
said-
require any components.
Good to know.
Yeah. Anything else spooky happen?
What are the rest of you doing?
Slinking back into the shadows.
I'm gonna just call out in common. You know you're there. Do you want to talk?
You hear no response back.
But they also don't attack.
You don't see
Good
anything.
sign.
Yeah. I mean, there's no harm in them knowing that we come this way. And I continue on.
The fuck? I guess I'm gonna be with Adis, because how do you say that again?
Atus.
Atus. Yeah, I'll be with Atus, because, don't want him to be alone.
So what is a tooth?
What are the rest of you non-stealthy fuckers doing?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure if I wasn't clear. I'm not being stealthy. I'm just kind of like, all right, they know we're here. Might as well just walk forward normally.
I meant the other guys like Mackerel and War Turtle and Wong who didn't attempt to sneak into the room the first time. They're just still waiting in the hallway.
Oh, I'm just walking with everybody else. After the guy in the hood started yelling, if I'm like, fuck it. There's no reason to.
Backpack Remnant, can you use a crossbow?
Who, me?
A backpack Gremlin. You're not in a backpack, are you?
He's talking to the goblin.
Talking to Glom. She has a name.
The name
What
is
was the
back.
question?
Can backpack gremlin use a crossbow?
No.
Well, today's a good day to learn, and I'm gonna just drop a heavy crossbow in their hands.
Probably weighs a third of her.
Can she lift
All right,
it?
roll a d4.
Yeah, you can see that she's clearly struggling to hold that.
Put your back into it.
She drops it.
Jeez.
Slur, be nice.
Does it get damaged?
What does it take to get some
No,
good
but
help these
it
days?
just kind of clatters to the ground.
I'm gonna pick it up. What about a sword? Can you use a sword at least?
Yeah, I can poke people with a sword.
Wonderful. I'll draw my short sword and I will give it to the backpack gremlin.
I'm still not really gonna fight, right? That's not part of the agreement.
Let me put it this way. I'm carrying roughly double my body weight in the backpack that you are sitting on. On top of that, there is my body weight if I fall backwards. You don't want me to die, because if I do and I fall on top of you, I don't think there's any feasible way that you will get out. So it's in both of our best interests that you keep me alive. Which means if something gets close to us, you stab it.
Are you attempting to intimidate or persuade her?
That depends. Can I get intelligence making a attempt at a logical argument instead of charisma?
Sure. Make either an intelligence, intimidation, or intelligence persuasion. Fuck it, why not?
Wonderful. That makes this much better.
And all of a sudden, she got a +5.
I'll allow it this time. Don't know about future times, but why the fuck right not now? Also, a drow with a higher intelligence stat than a charisma stat. What a strange twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can see the reasoning there. I'll take the sword.
Wonderful. And I will drop it in their hands.
Congratulations, Sleuth. You're now in charge of running a goblin.
A goblin. Okay, so I guess we're crossing. Crossing with a spooky thing skittering in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I really
Alright.
don't like those.
So,
It'll be
you guys have a
fine.
choice. Do you go east or south between these ruined buildings? Or do you split the party?
I think we're supposed to go south, right?
I
Well,
go whichever
I-
way I came before. The way I know.
Okay. All right. You go east between these buildings and then south, moving past them.
I just follow whoever seems to know what they're doing.
And
never
as
did.
you reach the end, a large spider crawls out of the passage you guys are going to,
Ooh.
along with hear the skittering of more coming from behind, above.
Are they acting hostile?
They're spoders.
That didn't
Only
answer.
good
That doesn't
spoders
answer
are
my
dead
question.
spoders.
Make an insight check at disadvantage. You are attempting to read the body language of a spider.
Callie, don't be specious. Just because it's a spider doesn't mean it's going to try to kill us.
I draw my dagger and a bow because I
You
don't know what I'm
think-
going to use.
You think they might be about to attack.
All right, I shoot a lightning bolt down the corridor, lighting them all up.
Huzzah! Unlock
All
bar.
right. That is a dexterity save, I believe, yes?
Yeah.
It is.
Oof.
Oh, they all pass to take half. So they take 18.
All right, guys,
All right.
I'm out. I'm out.
Have a good one.
All right.
Have a good night, Mr.
Have a good night.
Night.
The 3 spiders that are down the tunnel, singed by lightning. You see a couple of them have legs blown off from the sudden jolt of lightning. They look bloody.
Is this part where we roll niche?
This is the part where you roll an ish.
I still don't know what a tooth is, but I like you.
It's a sorcerer. Foul
Oh my
mean
god,
magic.
I'm not
That's
last.
not foul. I'll be right back. My AC is 17. Oh god.
You know, it is okay to group them every now and then, Gilbert.
He did.
Those are 6 groups of 10.
I realized that the way I was actually, you know what? That's a good point. There's 6 of them. We'll cut those in half, use the highest number. So we'll stick those guys in at 19 and 22. Yeah, I really should start attempting to group. Fortunately, my brain seems to be stuck in the concept of swarms or a shitload of goons. All right. Oh shit, the enemy moves first on some of you guys. All right. So, from your southwest side, guys, 2 giant spiders are going to lunge out and attempt to attack War Turtle and Callie.
Oof.
A second. War Turtle, the first one's for you. Callie, the second one's for you. Do those hit?
Ouchie.
I
Yeah.
will bonus. No, I will reaction shield. No.
Okay. War Turtle,
Yes.
you take 7 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
What a champ.
All right. You overcome the effects of whatever poison it has injected into your system.
I scoff at this boater.
DM3. All right. A group of 2 spiders from behind closes in on you all, and upon let's go with Mackerel and Callie.
I think there's a part where Callie drops the bow.
They're going to spew webs at you from their spinnerets.
I'm gonna cutting words that
Okay. Need a space in there.
That will be sufficient.
All right.
With shield, 21 misses.
All right.
Beyblading as fast as I can. The fucking webs.
Okay. Atius? Or Atus?
Atus.
Atus.
That might take a while on my end. Apologies if I mispronounce.
Okay. How many of them could I get in a 5-foot line?
For maximum blasting,
For maximum blasting.
the 3 that you had just previously lightning bolt.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to I'm going to start blasting. Deck saves.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Hey, the 15 fails. So does the 12. So 16 and then 32 lightning damage.
All
3
right.
ones in a row.
Have you guys ever seen what happens to a insect that's exposed to a powerful enough electrical current?
Nope.
The
Yep.
same thing that
Enough,
happens to
yes.
everything else.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I actually have, and it's really fucking weird.
Yeah, these things light on fire, and all of their limbs explode out of their body.
Whoa!
Yeah, they basically just disassemble joint by joint.
That's handy.
Bits of spider blasted all over the cave and steam pouring out of their guts.
I bet that smells great.
I think
No,
Yeah.
not really.
and say they're dead.
Yes,
It smells great if you literally can't smell anything.
Atos has just cleaned out the hall.
I don't know. This smells better than a live spider in my end.
Zalira, you're up.
I've just made a new buddy. What's the closest spider to Atus?
They would be the 2 that just attempted to bite War Turtle and Callie.
I'm going to shoot the one that's on Callie right now. Yes, hi cat, I see you. I don't think a 10 hits.
Let me flip back. A 10 does not hit.
And then I would like to bonus action slink off into any shadows that might be around and hide.
All right.
Wow.
Do 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 do.
That's my
Humming
turn.
really quietly this time, though. War Turtle.
I hit them with a physical weapon.
All
He
right.
casts physical weapon.
He cast violence.
What is your physical weapon?
Morningstar?
You
Mace?
pull a Y.
Ah.
Oh, so like the weird spear thing. Yeah.
It's the physical manifestation of violence itself.
It's a heavy spur.
That hits. All right. Yep.
And then I cast spiritual weapon and hit them with that.
And metaphorical violence.
That hits.
Then I cast emotional weapon and yell at them in Goblin.
All right.
The spiders speak goblin.
Otherwise, that's it.
Righty ho. Mackerel.
All right. Where?
There are 3 healthy spiders and 1 bloody spider.
Ooh, I'm gonna shoot the bloody spider.
Hit.
Is it still up?
It is just barely.
And then it cut the oof.
Yeah. No, you blow that thing apart.
All right, cool. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Zalira a bardic inspiration, and that will be.
But with my awesome stealth score, how can you even find me? It runs by me.
All right. DM1. Continue to smolder and steam. Callie.
Nice. So there's a spoder right in front of me, correct?
Yes. It
Are
tried to
there
eat
more
your
than one?
face and inject you with venom.
Is there more than one?
Not in your face, no.
All right. I introduce it to the art of the aim Beyblade dance with booming blade.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 hits.
It'll take 22 damage, 7 of which is thunder.
All right.
And might as well pull off the offhand dagger. That's all I do.
All right.
I believe it's DM2 now.
Yep. DM2, who are reduced to a single member, is going to attempt to eat War Turtle's face.
You can't
Wait,
touch
no.
him.
That one's dead. This is the one that's trying to eat your face. My apologies. I want to make sure the right face gets eaten at the right time.
Very good. Not a hit.
All right.
Spike, kick.
It fails to eat your face.
Does it fuck off?
The remaining
In light of its failure.
no. The remaining 2. You know, Mackerel's looking pretty tasty. One of them is going to attempt to get Mackerel.
Does it leave my zone of control?
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
Mackerel is indeed the name of a fish. Spiders, these spiders find delicious.
He can't touch him. He can't touch him.
Yeah,
Can't touch him.
it really can.
Yeah. The second one's also going to try to get Mackerel.
Oof.
How is it attacking me when it does?
Bite.
With its big, disgusting mandibles, ripping with spidery venom.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that hits.
Also, this fight is giving me...
Ha!
Oh, right, you don't like spiders.
Yeah. I'm just picturing the nightmare fuel that is this. All right, yeah.
Yeah, I
Also, I need a
remember when
con save from
Under
you.
was like, oh yeah, concept. But I remember he was like, oh, they might not be hostile. And I was like, yeah, but knowing Gilbert, they definitely.
Remind
The
me to start.
spiders are always hostile.
Remind me
Spiders
to
are
start
evil.
a wolf cult.
I mean, I snuck through here the first time. They might not have been hostile.
But I wasn't running them then. I'm running them now.
Oh, what I meant is I got through without getting detected.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's basically
Left
what it was. You just kind of
invisible.
slipped through. All right, yeah, you managed to resist the poison.
Nice.
Cool.
It is now the turn of Atus.
Okay, how many spiders are left?
3. There are 3 spindly spoders.
How rough do they look?
One of them's looking bloody, 2 more are looking pretty good.
Can I get the bloodied one and one of the other 2 in melee range at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, then I will do so, and then I will twin cast Shocking Grasp, attacking 1 each.
Ooh, nifty.
I'm going to
Double
tase the
crit.
spiders.
Double crit.
Are they wearing metal armor? It matters.
No, sadly
That would be
no. I
terrifying.
know why. It does give you advantage, but no, thank God they're not wearing metal.
Okay, 22 and a 15 to hit.
All right, you grab both of them and electrocute them.
Okay, first one, 19 lightning damage. Second one, 14 lightning damage. Neither of them can take reactions until the end of its next turn.
All right, so the bloodied one bursts just like the ones you blasted with lightning. Steam pouring out of its fractured exoskeleton. The healthy one now looks bloody.
Okay. And I'll back up from that because he can't take reactions.
Nifty.
Yeah. Fuck him. That's it for me.
All right. It is now the turn of Zalira.
It seems we've made a shocking discovery about you, Adis. I'm going to shoot the one that he shocked.
All right.
I'm going to assume my 14 stealth wasn't enough for advantage.
No, that works.
Oh,
Sorry, I forgot to jot down what their passive was for my quick reference.
does a 26 hit?
That hits. That hits by a massive margin.
$20 damage. And then I'm off to slink back into the shadows again.
Okay. Well, that one's dead.
Huzzah.
There
Goodness.
is one remaining spoder. War Turtle.
I hit it with my spiritual weapon. It's dead.
Nope, but he's looking real bad.
And then I hit it with my physical.
He bops it in the snoot violently.
That hits. and it dies.
Yay.
All the spiders are dead as shit. Caves grow quiet. And I believe that is where we will call it for the night.
Huzzah.
What? No remarks about my joke? I'm disappointed in you guys. That was bad even by my standards.
Yeah, and I refuse to give it any credence.
That's some fancy magic you did there.
I did what was necessary.
Do we get 8,630 experience?
We lose experience for losing an ally.
Give me just a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
We divvy up his experience among us.
No.
When he gets resurrected, he comes back as a level 1 character.
Oh, that'd be a big oof. I have 2 spell points left. I'm in danger.
I have lots of spell points. And nothing to use them on.
You know what's really, really funny?
Hmm.
The amount of XP you're getting.
Cool.
69. Oh,
No.
Can you please just add 4 to that?
Nope.
what if I set one of the spider... Wait, what if I set another ally on fire?
Testing.
The funniest thing about that to me is that you guys lost a party member, and through all that struggle, earned 416 XP.
Oh,
Well, we only lost a party member because the enemy rolled incredibly.
That was a disgustingly good roll.
Yeah. I did have plans just to continue to pelt them like in
It
Dark
only
Souls.
pulped me by 4 damage. If it had rolled 4 less on the damage roll, I would have been fine. Oh, unconscious, but
Dude.
fine.
Can you
You
guys
also
hear
would
me?
have survived that if you hadn't bothered to catch the thing, because then it wouldn't have brought you.
Yes, we can.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
it
can
would
hear
have
me?
it would have pulped me even more because the hit would have taken me from 0 to negative 51.
Well, no, because the first
First
hit
would have knocked
wouldn't
me
have
up, would have taken me to 0. Then the second hit would have killed me because it would have pulped me.
Doesn't it have to be the same hit for that to happen?
If a hit would ever take you to if a single hit would ever reduce you to negative maximum HP or lower, you die.
Yeah, he had more
If I'm unconscious, I have
for
0.
health.
So if a hit
Right,
hits me
right,
for my
okay.
maximum hit points or more, I die instantly.
Yeah, he made the good call of doing a reaction to half the damage. He had more of a buffer of health. He was just unlucky. Very, very unlucky.
It happens. Speaking of
That it
which,
does.
Gilbert, do I get any bonus XP for rolling up a new character, including backstory in like the time it took you to finish that combat?
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm gonna pull out a dice, and whichever dice I randomly roll is I'm gonna add a couple zeros to that. Let's see. Put that one off the table. You get an extra 120 XP.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know.
Because that was some truly prestigious levels of character creation.
Mm-hmm.
But did he come in at like the base 14,000 XP?
I carried over
Right.
the old character's XP. Is that all right?
Yes, that is perfectly fine.
All right.
Huzzah.
Parlez-vous français?
It would really suck if you were punished for bullshit like that. Oof.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you.
We hear you,
It
Cece.
took you long enough.
Busy.
I'm probably mute for it.
Cece, you're like super robot-y.
What happened to me
Minecraft.
Saturday is happening to you.
Beep boop does not compute.
What happened
Something
to
about
Saturday?
Minecraft.
I'm
Dude,
on
you didn't hear
Minecraft.
my voice?
Oh man, I've just left my hot dog sitting here. It's gone cold.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you probably have a mic.